Hello, it's me, Will Tuck, your one and only storybook traveler, and my lovely assistant Quill. Yeah, big Quill today. Big Quill. I guess he's got a mustache. I don't know what's going on there. Well, hello. Hello, the Pixel Foxy, and hello, Taco Link. Thank you very much. I will have fun. How's it going? I'm doing decent. I don't know, got the brain worm sore and stuff, but otherwise I'm doing fine today. How about yourself? My neck was sore when I woke up in bed. Ooh, you hate that. Yeah, I hate that. I know, I did some stretches and neck massages. The one and only hobo waifu, not a waifu. I kind of get the hobo like vibe. I understand why you would get hobo vibes. I mean, kind of accurate, I guess, given my hair and clothes. I mean, I get that part at least. But yeah, I don't know. I've always woke up in my bed pretty well. But I'm very picky with how I choose to fall asleep. Like, I have to be in the perfect position. I have to make sure that my sheets are nice and stretched out so I don't feel like any of the crumples underneath me. I have to have my neck propped up just exactly right and all that stuff. And back when I was a kid, I used to toss and turn in bed like no one's business. Like, I was so bad, I would turn like a very tight bed into just a fucking mess by the time I woke up. And so that eventually turned into me just sleeping on top of the sheets for a while as I grew up, because that way I didn't have to care about if I just tossed and turned in my sleep a lot. You know, it didn't matter. I mean, you got like one blanket, you know, if you needed to. And that doesn't matter. It's not nearly as important as the sheets. And then, I don't know. My parents genuinely bought me a body pillow. It's not an anime body pillow. There are no anime girls on it, but they bought me a normal ass body pillow. And ever since I started using that while sleeping, like putting it on top of me, it's, and I had it like, they gave it to me like a decade ago or something. I haven't had those issues of like tossing and turning in bed, so that's been kind of nice. It's also very handy. I don't know. The whole autism thing, I'm not saying I do have it, but the whole autism thing of wanting a weight on you to make you feel more comfortable while you sleep, I fucking get it, man. I really do. I can sleep without it. I mean, I sleep in hotels fine with just normal ass sheets and blankets. But there's something about having a weight, nice little weight on top of you that just makes beds so much more comfy. I had, oh, hang on, let me get in there. I had a busy morning and did my usual routine. You have 3 pillows stuffed into one pillowcase. What? What? Is it a big one? Like, is it a homemade body pillow, basically? Because I get that. I do have one pillow that I've used ever since I was a kid that is a very special pillowcase. And that pillow is absolutely, it's just awful, man. It's not a good pillow. It's not very fluffy at all. It's like clumped up in spots. Every once in a while I have to like fluff it just to get it all back in the center, because the center is where I push my head. So over time, that's where it all separates until there's no fluff left there. It's not a good pillow, but damn it, that's a pillow I've been using for my entire life at this point, basically. So there's no going back on it now. That's just my pillow, you know? I wash it I wash the pillow cover occasionally. The pillow itself, listen, whatever sweat makes it into that, you just can't mess with that environment. That's like a natural preserve down in the confines of that pillow, deep within it. I'll wash the cover, but whatever's happening in that pillow, I mean, like, hands off, man. There's probably some like unique species that have developed in that unique environment down there from like my sweat from my hair and all those little hair follicles that made it deep into the pillow. I think it would genuinely be a crime if I were to wash it now and kill them all. I mean, you hear the stories, right? Of like the tiny little ponds that are found in like bumfuck nowhere, but they happen to have like a bunch of fish that inbreeded for so long that they developed like as a new species. And because of how rare they are, because it's just a tiny little pond, obviously, and they inbreed until there's something new, that technically makes them a critically endangered species. So now even if it's like it turns into prime real estate eventually, no company can ever touch it because of those fucking inbreeded fish on that tiny ass pond that have no value whatsoever, but they technically meet the requirements of being a critically endangered new species, so nothing can be done. You can never interfere with them. I always find those stories so fucking crazy. Like, I'm letting I get it. It just feels like one example of how the laws and regulations protecting nature can go a little bit too far sometimes. And it became a hard pillow, and it helps with my neck. Oh, that's why. You just make like a super dense pillow. I get it. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was feeling a bit down today. I don't know why. Thinking about stuff, I guess. But it wasn't a terrible day. I was super fatigued, actually. I don't know what was going on. Like, it's not like my body was drained, but it's just like my brain feels fatigued. It might be because I didn't drink enough water. It might be because I haven't slept enough. It might be because, like, I had a nice little vacation at FazeCon. Now I'm back at work doing these hard labor. So, for hours at a time, 8 hours at a day. So, maybe there's, maybe I got soft at FazeCon. FazeCon was a nice little mini vacation, I will say. Even if I did get a bit lonely during it. It was a nice fucking vacation for my goddamn job. And man, I need more of those. I never take vacation days, man. I never do. FazeCon is great for the fact that it gives me an excuse to finally use my vacation days on something, you know? But unfortunately, there's some talks about making FazeCon once every 2 years or something. So that means I'd have to wait 2 years before I can go to FazeCon again and use those vacation days. I mean, I could always use them just to, like, I don't know, hang around at home. That just feels kind of like a waste, you know? Feels like a big waste. Fucking hate a job. But I think I'd hate any job at this point. I mean, my job is nice in the fact that my bosses are chill. The job is big enough that they don't care about me as an individual, so I don't have to be, and they're very strict on their rules, so I don't have to worry about being called in suddenly at any point or being like called in for shifts I didn't ask for or something like that. I don't get in trouble. Everything's very regimented, so I know what's going to happen, and there's no like stupid surprises. I don't have to go along with the boss's whims or stuff. I just show up at the hours that are scheduled. I do my job, and that's the end of the questions, man. That's it. So, and there is a lot of peace in that, I will say, looking at other people's jobs and their complaints. But man, I still hate it. I miss being a NEET. Being a NEET was a miserable time that acted as a genuine drain on my very soul. But at the same time, I fucking miss just staying at home for entire days, weeks, months, man, and not having to worry about shit like jobs. It was terrible for my wallet, though. Oh my god, I lost all of my savings during my time as a NEET, but, and then more so. But man, sometimes I do miss it. I need to get rich enough so I can just be like a turbo NEET anyways, you know? And that way I can stream and be lazy and write and like take archery classes every once in a while, I guess. I don't know. Do whatever that comes to mind because I'll have that time to. And sleep for like 12 hours a day. Hooray! Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, that'd be so nice. And then I can watch anime as much as I want to. Hooray! Speaking of anime, the latest episode of Dr. Stone came out today, and the big bad was finally revealed. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's a neat twist, but at the same time, it feels like a twist that was not exactly known at the time that the story was first written. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like it's trying to have to back-explain, you know? It has to twist itself a bit. Nothing just falls neatly into place with the reveal. It kind of twists itself in like the past events in order to justify itself. And then when pushed on the areas that feel like they go against the twist, like how it doesn't make sense, then it tends to just dodge. It will lampshade the questions, but then dodges the actual meat of them. So it does have a bit of that issue. But I do think it's neat. I do think it's neat that Dr. Stone is ending too. It's had its moments, but I'm very fine with that show ending. It jumped the shark a long time ago. But yeah. That was the big one. Yesterday was, oh man, Re:Zero. Re:Zero was so good. I think I glazed it yesterday, but I want to glaze it again. The latest Re:Zero episode was so fucking good. And it's used its amnesia plot so fucking good that the amnesia version of the main character has become his own guy, that you can still see all the original qualities, and like it still feels like the same character as before. All those same qualities there, even if the path he's taken to get there is different. It's amazing. Taipei is actually, you know, Nisio Isin has always been my favorite Japanese writer. simply because I love his characters and their dialogues and how they interact with her. It's all very creative and engaging, even just the simplest of dialogues. And I think he'd still be that way. Taipei's writing, though, is actually pretty fucking solid, especially for a more plot-oriented show. But this is very contingent on him actually having a proper ending. Now, it does seem like he's set up a lot of threads, and he does a pretty good job of slowly answering some. So there is a bit more confidence there that he'll be able to handle it better, but hard to judge a writer until he shows you how he ends his stories, you know? A lot of writers are exposed when they get to that point. Manga is better than anime. Oh, what? For ReZero? Or for ReZero? I've heard some manga readers complain that the anime didn't have the aura monster scenes that were portrayed in the manga. They didn't have that, like, aura. But, I don't know. In general, I see, not just for ReZero. I mean, yeah, I hear that too, and there are points to it. And I will agree that for portraying scenes and the emotion of that scene and the drama of it, manga is usually better. Why? Because instead of having to create, like, hundreds of images and drawings in order to just do all the little animations to make it come to life, it can just draw one drawing and make it super detailed and have it include all the emotions of that scene. That's what a manga is about. And I mean, it does obviously more drawings, but it can do less drawings and can put more detailed impact into every one in order to communicate the emotions and attention. So in that, and then of course you can go through the manga at your own pacing as well, and there's less distractions. So in that case, manga is better a lot of the time. For me personally, while I do appreciate manga, I also really do appreciate anime because I don't know, I really do enjoy the enhancement that a good VA can bring, and especially music. I am very easily swayed by music, so I really value whenever music adds to scenes, you know? Maybe it's not so good because a good VA, good music is not inherently necessary to the story, and it can sometimes be used as a crutch for a very weak story or something to, you know, glaze, in the same way that animation or Sakuga animation can, where they'll just like try and hype up the animation to the extent that you don't notice that the story that it's trying to present is just kind of weak. And none of that really, and that only happens kind of in manga. It does still sometimes happen, but rather than with like Sakuga animation or amazing voice acting or music, rather with manga, it will happen like the manga will have like amazing detailed arts and spreads that people will glaze to high heaven, while the actual story is just mediocre. That's actually pretty common, but that's kind of like in the only way, you know? And I mean, like, reading a manga for the art's sake, I think is actually kind of fine. Because the art of manga is usually really fucking good, because mangaka know their fucking shit, because the manga industry is so hyper competitive and they're all about the perfection of that craft. So honestly, fair is fair on that one. But I think it's also fine to watch anime for the good animation, even if it's just like a bland shonen or whatever with like a shit story or something like that. I think it's perfectly fine to watch an anime purely for like the good animation, because man, those animators put their fucking lives into it, and you can tell. Like celebrity trying to get into voice acting just to increase the quality of the product. Yeah. Although, that does bring to mind one story, and I see this story brought up all the time, and I have my own personal thoughts on it. So, there is this clip where, and it's kind of surfaced online as like staff interviews, and this is for one of my favorite movies, especially Western Disney movies. It's a Goofy movie, you know? And, you know, of course, being a niche classic that it is, they've done staff interviews years later, and they've talked about how the director, Rosen Kratzenberg, I think his name is, kind of an infamous guy, and they have like a funny story. And every year or so on like the anniversary of its release of a Goofy movie, it'll kind of get brought up on Twitter as a way to kind of laugh at the director. So here's how the story, actually I can probably find it real quick to just show it instead of describing it. That'll probably be a better way. A Goofy movie. Kratzenberg, I think is his name. What a weird name. There we go. Yeah, okay. Not fighting for Goofy's voice. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Let me grab this. And I think this is actually propaganda against the guy because he's no longer affiliated with Disney, and this clip is pushed all the time by Disney. So I think they are genuinely trying to throw him under the bus now that he's not affiliated with Disney anymore, in like a way to like score points with the audience. But I genuinely feel like Rosen Kratzenberg, despite how this clip may portray him, does actually have a point. So let me just grab the browser, wherever the fuck that is, real quick. There we are. Okay. Let's go with this. Okay. Okay, let's go with this one, I guess. Oh, hang on, I'm just adjusting filters real quick. Oh. I thought I was. The fuck? Okay, my filter thing mucked up a bit there. Hang on. $700. Well, that's 50. 20, 30, 40. Okay. 40's fine. In top. 250? 260? 240, 30, 20, 10. Let's go with 30. Okay. Yeah. And I think, there we go. Okay, got it. I'll just show it right now. Boop. All right, here it is. I'm hungry for popcorn. Welcome back. I'm always hungry for popcorn. Anyway, this is a clip I wanted to show. It's a interview clip with like the staff behind a Goofy movie, and I love the Goofy movie. Genuinely, it's a heartfelt like father-son movie, and I really, really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. Honestly, I also really like Tarzan, but yeah, Goofy movies are really up there. But this clip comes up all the time. You see on Twitter, like once a year at least, always on the anniversary, and I'll just play it here real quick. Hang on, there we go.
Steve Martin.
Let me play from the beginning because the audio wasn't going through there.
And he had this great idea. What if Steve Martin were Goofy? Wouldn't that be fabulous?
This was the director's idea. What if Steve Martin, who is not the voice actor for Goofy, he's just like, he was a celebrity at the time who was not a voice actor. So he's trying to do that thing that's so common nowadays where they hire a celebrity to do the voice of a popular character when they really can't do the voice. All right, that's the setup, because this clip just kind of ignores the setup and goes right in.
Imagine how you could sell that. That would be great. I think I asked Jeffrey, I said, so that means you want Steve Martin to do the Goofy voice? No. He's going to use his own voice so that we know who he is. And I said to Jeffrey, before you even think...
By the way, Goofy's voice is one of the most iconic cartoon voices ever. It's fucking crazy. It's up there with Mario, okay? If not just more so. So yeah, Goofy is... Ugh.
About this. Let me go back into it with Bill, and we'll record a bunch of the scenes with Bill doing it in his own voice.
Yeah, so basically they're talking about Bill, who is the actual Goofy VA, the guy who can do the Goofy voice. And so just for comparison's sakes, they're having him do it with a normal voice so that they can see how that looks and sounds. You got to get the voice right to even attempt it.
Because I knew, how can you make a Goofy movie, or how can you play Goofy with just a regular person's voice? That would be like having Mickey Mouse, right, speak with Cary Grant's voice. It's just incredibly ridiculous. But we had to, because he's the boss, Jeffrey's the boss, we had to go and try something.
They came to me and said, well, they think that your voice sounds too cartoony. Jeffrey Katzenberg wants you to do the voice in your voice. And I say, you don't want me to go, or anything like that?
God.
Just talk like I'm talking now? Yeah.
So I brought Bill and Jason in the room, and I said, listen, guys, we have to try this. And Bill has a complete meltdown.
I went home and I didn't get much sleep those days because I was worried. Don't
The
they want
animation
to
for
hear
this is
Goofy
incredible, by
when
the
they
way.
hear a Goofy movie?
We have to prove to Jeffrey that it's a bad idea.
So we did several days of recording in my.
Now, when they say prove, they don't mean like they're going to manipulate stuff or trying to like fake it. They mean that they're going to do it genuinely because they believe it will show itself to be a bad idea.
voice, more as an experiment, I suppose.
And we did it. We showed it to him. I said, I'm not behind this, Jeffrey. And we didn't do it. Jeffrey said, I agree with you. We shouldn't do it. This is how the whim of a studio executive can change a movie in a moment if you don't fight back against it.
Okay, see, even that clip at the end where the guy's like, oh, you see, this out-of-touch studio executives, that happens all the time. You gotta fight back against them because they don't know what they're talking about. It just wouldn't feel to me, huh? Yeah, so that's how it is. But the thing is, if you notice, Jeffrey Katzenberg, the guy, the studio executive that had that idea, he relented. Once he listened to them, he decided, you know what? All right, let's not do it. He actually listened to them, okay? So he's already got that point for him. The second thing is, you have to understand, it would be like a monotone depressed voice trying to voice SpongeBob. It wouldn't feel the same. Well, it wouldn't be monotone. It would still be a voice and like an actor doing just acting. It just wouldn't be like the cartoony voice, you know, with all the mannerisms of that cartoon character. It would be like the Mario in the Mario movies, basically, like Chris Pratt doing his voice instead of the Mario voice. But here's where I'm gonna tell you, Jeffrey Katzenberg was actually correct. Not in terms of artistry. I think a Goofy movie, having Goofy do the Goofy voice is key to his character and would have been very weird. It's like Chris Pratt doing Mario's voice without the Mario-isms. Oh, and a side tangent real quick. Chris Pratt actually has asked Nintendo to do like the woohoo or the stuff like that, and Nintendo has told him to just, you know, tone it down and not be so Mario with it. So I don't even fully blame him. The thing is, what I'm saying that Jeffrey Katzenberg is right about is not the artistry of it, but rather the success of the film. Because there's something you gotta know. A Goofy movie, despite the fact that Katzenberg relented and they did the Goofy voice, was not a financial success in theaters. Maybe it was later via word of mouth, and you know, because back in the day you had the VHS and the at-home releases and the rentals and stuff like that. That mattered more, but it was not a theatrical success. Jeffrey Katzenberg was correct, and I think this is very easily identifiable by the Mario movie and its success, that the fact that they having a celebrity be the prominent voice and also one of the selling points of your film is absolutely crucial to having success for these big movies. Unfortunately, for a lot of these movies. Sometimes you get away with it if you're lucky, but a lot of times you need some sort of celebrity draw to just get people in. That's why Nintendo went with Chris Pratt and all these celebrity voice actors, because they knew it would draw people. The Mario movies would not be nearly as successful if they did not have Chris Pratt and all these other, and Jack Black and all these people doing, you know, the characters. I think Katzenberg was right on the money when he just suggested doing a celebrity cameo, because he knew that that would actually have a good chance of making the film a financial success. And I respect him even more for the fact that despite him knowing that, when he was shown the version of the film without the Goofy voice, he relented. Not because he was convinced that it was not necessary to make it a success. He probably still believed that having a celebrity voice actor would still be necessary to make it a financial success at that point. They probably didn't convince him against that. What they convinced him was it worth it at that point? They could probably make that profit back, even if it's not theaters eventually. And he probably saw Goofy without the Goofy voice, and he just thought, not in terms of finances, but in terms of the artistry, that this just felt wrong. And he even felt that, despite who he is. And he realized that his employees that he was hiring and all that also felt odd and weird about it and didn't like it either. And so for the team and for the artistry of the movie, not even though he knew it would hurt the successes financially, he relented. But not before putting forward his idea to help its success. And I think that's a mark of actually a really, really good director. A guy that knows how to make it successful, but is willing to listen to the artistry and the team when they push back hard against him. I think Jeffrey Katzenberg, for as much shit as they try and give him in that clip and the people that repost it, that clip actually sells him more to me as a guy who knows his shit. Voice and mannerisms, exactly. So it's more like a financial move. It is. It is exactly a financial move, and it's a very big one, which makes me respect him even more for relenting, for just keeping the artistry of it, you know? And it kind of bugs me that people just like, haha, people will genuinely repost that clip on Twitter and be like, haha, look at that out of touch exec. I can't believe he ever thought that was a good idea. Lamau, what a dumbass. Glad he was convinced eventually, when the story is like the opposite, where he actually relented and he listened to the team, despite the fact that it would have, you know, helped it financially. Goofy movie will always be better than the Mario movie. Well, yeah, no shit. A Goofy movie was made with so much fucking love, man. So much genuine love and passion went into it. And I don't think you could ever, oh man, it's sad to say, I don't think you would ever see that for like another 10 years, at least minimum. Current modern movies deal with too many cultural war issues, and the well is poisoned in terms of both the writers and the animators. Too much of the staff in the industry now is their mind politically poisoned by bullshit and cultural war stuff. They can never leave it out of the product. The product is never actually their focus. It's always the issues behind it, so they never care about making the best story that they can. There's too much hatred for just normal stuff like, you know, father-son bonding. Can't have that type of shit, and just genuine stuff like that. It's sad, man, it's sad. But a Goofy movie existed, and so now it will forever exist, and that's something to be happy about. It's a beautiful father-son movie, and it's amazing and full of heart, and I love it. Me and my dad watched it when I was young, and he said and even nowadays, he'll talk about how he really, when I bring it up, when it's brought up, which is pretty rare, he'll talk about how he really liked it as like a father-son movie. And even the sequel, which was an extremely goofy movie, while not nearly as good as the original, it's still a fun time. It's still a fun time. Kind of repeats some of the same beats. It drops some of the story threads from the first one, which I don't appreciate, like the girlfriend for Max, which is, for how much that was built up in the first one, just like dropping it without a word in the second feels kind of bullshit, gonna say that. And they just redo beats with the father in the second one, so it feels a bit more unoriginal, but at the same time, you can still tell that they were having fun with it, and it's made with genuine love there too. And an extremely goofy movie is not nearly as bad as any of their other direct-to-sequel DVDs, or direct-to-DVD sequels that they made. For a direct-to-DVD sequel, an extremely goofy movie is, like, amazing, but that's because most of them were so shit. Is Goofy black? The fuck? What kind of question is that? Well, Goofy is a giant dog, man, I don't know. I guess he is. He has, like, black fur, I guess you could say that. Or is it like rubber hose skin? I get the feeling like he's like a dog, man. He's like I don't know what it's called, with like 2 legs. He's like a dog man hybrid thing on 2 legs. I'm not sure. He has the dog ears. I'm not really sure if he actually has fur, but his body's a rubber hose. I don't know how you want to quantify that. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. No, man. No. I don't think. Yeah. He's a fun character, though. He's by far my favorite Disney character. That movie absolutely sold me on him. Goofy is the one with the most, I don't know, the heart, I guess. It's the fool with the heart of gold trope, and man, they do it. There's not a character that does it better than Goofy, you know? He fucks up a lot, he's very silly, but you can tell at the end of the day, he truly does care and will go above and all that jazz, and all that sappy jazz. And it fucking works. Ah, man. Good old Goofy. The best. Way better than Mickey or Donald, man. Donald was just made so that they can make edgy stuff without having to worry about involving Mickey in it, specifically propaganda, like wartime propaganda. And Mickey is just basic. Mickey, I actually don't hate him like a lot of people. I think he's okay. He's just kind of basic. Well, watching the movie and Goofy's people seems to be more black. But watching the movie and Goofy's people seems to be more black culture. I don't really see that at all, man. I don't really see that at all. I'm not sure where the fuck you're getting that from. The movie was made with so much love and effort. I know, man. I know. I think you're mixing up that type of culture with just the general culture that was the 90s. 90s culture was very different, and I get that how that can be a little bit confusing, I suppose. But I mean, like, the father-son fishing jamboree trip where the father over-prepares and packs way too much and, like, goes super far on safety with the vests and all of that. That's like a classic of those 90s era sitcom type stuff, you know, a family stuff. I wouldn't really predispose that to, like, I don't know, black culture. That feels a bit weird. I mean, that's like I think that was even done in like Calvin and Hobbes when they did like was it a camping trip or a fishing trip? I know it was like, they camped. I'm not sure if they fished though, but yeah, they did something similar there. That reminds me. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? What does it remind you of? What does it remind you of? But yeah, another big Disney movie that was a favorite of mine, I think, is Tarzan. I was reminded of it recently. Tarzan's so fucking good. It's a beautiful Disney movie. The scenes with the vines and all that are amazing. Technology was ahead of its time. And the music in Tarzan is fucking phenomenal. And then, I actually am not the biggest fan of Atlantis. I still like it, but that's okay. I actually like Treasure Planet way more, even if it has a very annoying side character and kind of falls off in like the later portions of it. I think Treasure Planet is way better than Atlantis. Although, I will say, the giant submarine in Atlantis is and its battle at the start is fucking cool as shit. The first, like, third of Atlantis movie is amazing. The middle and the end sections don't live up to the beginning of Atlantis at all. Up until the point where it's the giant, amazing sub versus the robot Kraken. Until you get to the end of that point, Atlantis is fucking amazing. But nothing could live up to the giant sub versus robot Kraken fight, man. Nothing could live up to that. That part's insane. And man, that submarine was so fucking cool. Oh, I love big fuck off like machines like that, and having it be like the giant orange globe on the front with like the observation deck with that huge ridge metal body with like the bubble turrets and the tiny submersibles it could send out. That thing was fucking cool. Atlantis didn't make money even with celebrity voices. Now imagine how little money it would have made without the celebrity voices. Yeah, less. It would have made less because people actually did care about celebrity culture. I can guarantee you there are people that went to see Atlantis because of the celebrity endorsement, basically, of their participation, that would not have seen it if it didn't have them. It would have felt more like a nobody movie to them, sadly. Last time I went to the cinema was in 2023 to watch the live-action Barbie movie. I give it a 7 out of 10. Yes, the Ken movie. The Ken, where they accidentally made him the true protagonist and Barbie the antagonist. And they have Ken to one of the most amazing songs ever for men. It's so funny how they clearly made the movie to be the opposite of what people majorly took from it and memed about it. It was amazing in that respect. And how the I'm Just Ken song won the actual award. And once the Ken took off so much as like the secret lead and the I'm Just Ken song and all that, they tried to pretend that, you know, the messaging about Ken and lifting him up and men and all that stuff was actually also part of the message, even though that's total bullshit. It was very funny. Back when Barbie Oppenheimer was a trans yeah, the Japanese are not like that, and I can't blame them, but man, that was funny. I love the Ken saying, yep. I'm just Ken, anywhere else I'd be a 10. What will it take for her to see the man behind the tan and fight for me? I'm just Ken and that's enough. And I'm great at doing stuff. So hey, world, check me out. Yeah, I'm just Ken. Fucking amazing lyrics. 10 out of 10 Kino stuff. And the rainbow hoodie. Ryan Gosling, man. Ryan Gosling has a... I don't really care about most celebrities, but Ryan Gosling has a fucking charm to him, man. And that's why he has all the literal me memes. And man, I fucking get it. Best waifu singing. Oh my God. Not your waifu. But yeah, that song is amazing. The full song ain't so great. I like it more in clips, but that's because it has like a very long instrumental, like 80s synth part in the center of it that takes up a lot of time, and I don't really care for. I like the part where Ken is singing. Okay, I want more Ken singing. That's it. Anyway, I think I've yapped for long enough. Oh man, that was a really good yap session, actually. All right, I think it's time we get to the true celebrity of tonight. That's right, I'm talking about Jason. Whoa! All right, Quill, if you would please take it away. All right, let's get to this. I did, in fact, buy the DLC so I can play Jason. You better be happy, all right? I bought it for you. I bought it for you. The queue times tonight are probably going to be god-awful. We'll probably have to play Survivor just to get priority queues. So, yeah, prepare for that. Yippee! The chapter out for tonight. A very Jason time. Wow, good job, Quill. All right, let's get this going. I want to hear your honest opinion on Jason. Like, as a character? Because I'm not a big horror buff, so I've not seen his movies. As, like, you know, in the movies. But, like, I'll give him with my thoughts on him as a character in DBD, as I play him, though. And if he feels like Huntress. Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's get going with some Dead Body Light. Ah, man, I needed that yap session. That was a good time. And also, I've been wanting to talk about that, like, that Kratzenberg goofy clip for so long, so I'm glad I finally had like an excuse to and like something to remind me to, because man, the amount of bullshit, unfair bullshit I've seen slinging his way from people that don't really appreciate that scene, they're just, ugh. He was on your side. That director cared about making a success for the sake of more movies and for the artistry. He cared about both sides. Why you gotta bully him? Yeah, I do like Kratzenberg. He seems like he was very much a hard ass, but he was a hard ass that knew what he was talking about. So that's kind of fine in my book. Because from what I've seen, he plays like Huntress, but if Huntress could teleport to locations around the map. Look at my top 3 favorite Disney movies. Oh, okay. Your favorite Disney movies are Lion King. Understandable. Lion King would be up there for me too. Lion King was such a classic. Me and my parents actually went to see... Hang on, let me click through this. Ooh, this is a trailer. Live action. Wait, never mind. Good session. And I'll talk about your... I'll talk about your Disney movies in a second, and Lion King specifically, because I got things to say about Lion King. The Blade. A letter? What was that, the Smash Bros letter? I gotta say, that little, like, sound bite, the is pretty sick. But yeah, Lion King. Me and my parents, well, obviously, when I was a kid, I loved the Lion King movie. And we actually saw live action Hollywood, Broadway, one of the plays for it that was traveling around for Lion King at the time that was super popular. And we actually got a poster for it that was signed by all the cast and crew. And my parents still have it hung up in their house. So yeah, Lion King's pretty much up there for our family. We love it. Monsters, Inc. is a good one. Yeah, Monsters, Inc. is pretty good. I'm not sure it'd be quite that high for me, but I do appreciate it. Very inventive and fun. Lilo and Stitch, I get it. I really do. The original Lilo and Stitch has a lot of heartfelt messaging. I do get it. Shame that the live action remake that made way more money than the original, because live action, I guess, is more palatable to people. stripped out a lot of the emotions from the original. That was kind of bullshit, and they inverted the message of what Ohana means. I want to strangle those people, and they made a ton of money anyway, so fuck it, I guess, whatever. Anyway, let's Dead by Daylight. I need to unplug my controller. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. And change my monitor. Man, the fact that that Lilo and Stitch remake, soulless cast grab live action made that much money. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Chapter 40. Ooh. New killer, the slasher. Jason movies had nudity on all of them, I think. Even the Jason and Slace. Oh yeah, that was horror movies back in the day. Horror movies were fan service and gore. That's what it was all about, baby. At least from a guy's side knowledge who never watched horror movies. As a kid, Lion King was my all-time favorite movie. Understandable. It's a top-tier good one. Great songs in it. Amazing songs. It had a beautiful art style. Great character to it. Yeah, I mean, the hero's journey, obviously. The kid growing up and growing into his role of being king. I mean, yeah. The screen overlay wilt. Oh, shit. Thank you. I was going to forget. I got too into my fucking Disney talk. I'm a Disney adult. No! All right. Let me take a sip. All right. So what are we dealing with? Power. Omnipresent evil, you say. Press a active ability button to activate the evil. The slasher becomes invisible and gains undetectable, but cannot see survivors or their scratch marks. No. What? What's up? Is your Wi-Fi cutting out? Not the Disney. Oh, God. Thankfully, I don't care about modern Disney, and I'm not going to go to Disneyland or Disney World anytime soon, so that's why I think I'm in the clear. I'm escaping the allegations. I was a Disney child, and I'm a child at heart, I guess you could say. Mist clouds reveal the location of survivors who are not moving. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, good to know. Probably never be the case, though. They'll probably always be moving. Footprints reveal the path of survivors who are walking or running. Oh. So, if they're standing still or they're moving, you have a way to see them. But they're probably easier to see if they're moving, actually. Omnipresent evil is deactivated by using jump scare. All right, so you have to jump scare to get out of it. When it's activated, look at a pallet, breakable window, wall, or window to quickly move to it and perform a special break or special vault action. The secondary action button switches to the side you will face when performing jump scare. Jump scare exits omnipresent evil mode, grants haste, and reveals detect the survivor's killer instinct. All right, and is a damaging move. Grab a throwing spike. Grab a spike from scrap piles or hooks. Hold the secondary action button to ready the spike and tap the attack button to throw. Spikes are replenished throughout the map when omnipresent evil is activated. Okay, so you go into secret mode to get them back. A spike knockback surviving damages them for 1 health state. Survivor will be impaled if they are hit with a hook spike. They cannot heal past the injured state, and the embedded hook spike will have an aura visible to the killer. Injured survivors will be both impaled and immobilized if they are hit with a spike and knocked into a wall. Ooh. All right. So if I hit them, they can't actually heal until they get the embedded hook spike out. I didn't know that. Okay. The perks are scared to death. After you hook 3 distant survivors, a dual totem ignites. So it's not an ignite immediately. That would be nice for Huntress's perk. While tasting a survivor, whenever you basic break a pallet, survivors within 13 meters scream. Gain hindered for 3 seconds. Okay. Not that great. Silent Shadow. Whenever you hook a survivor, you gain undetectable. When all generators are completed, you gain undetectable. And Rampage. Whenever you basic break a pallet or break a wall, you earn 1 token. Whenever you are blinded by or pallet stun, for the next 13 seconds, you gain 1% haste for each token. That's actually probably pretty good for me. Because that happens to me a lot. All right, neato. And then a bunch of other stuff we don't care about. So your reload animation is also way faster than a Huntress axe reload. Well, I'd assume so, given by the fact that he has to reload between every shot. All right, get my keyboard in order. Oh yeah, I've been talking to a guy about getting a custom-made desk that's actually at the proper height for me. Like at 33 inches. instead of the standard 30. I've thought about getting a power desk, but then I talked to the guy. He's like on good terms with my parents. My parents want to give him work, and they'll chip in. And he seems like a really good guy, and that way I can like use the desk forever without worrying about it breaking down. So I might be getting a custom desk just to have a desk that's actually, I can actually have my legs at the proper height so that they don't fall asleep on me. So my legs are actually comfortable. God, that'd be nice. All right. Be kind of expensive, but given the fact that I'd probably use that desk for the rest of my life, probably worth it. I think getting an adjustable desk and put a walk-on incline treadmill. I get enough of a workout. I don't need that with my job. A lot of messages. Okay, just some maps that are kill switch, okay? Get rid of those marks, please, for the love of God. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Killer. The cues don't seem that terrible. Let's see him. There he is, the slasher. It's so satisfying. He looks a bit pudgy, but oh well. All right, let's get his blood wep up a bit, so I can actually use like 3 perks. And I'm just gonna. All right, let's just power level through those. There we go. Okay. And now I'm starting to get the choices. I think I have to go to level 15 to get 3 perk slots. There we go. Now, luckily, because I have so many killers, you know, prestige to level 3, I have a lot of my perks available. Weird it gave me 2 perks on that 1 blood web, but none of these. Huh. Ooh, bitter murmur. Useless. Ah, we can reveal some auras. There we go, 4th perk slot. Hooray! Do I have most of his stuff? No, I don't. Fuck. I have all of these stuff at like tier 3 though. But I'm still missing quite a few perks. I wonder. If I search up Jason, do I get... Yes, that shows up his perks. Oh, nice. That's pretty handy. All at tier 2. Crowds. I think like this guy would like Iron Grasp. I'm gonna go for that instead of Funny Crow perk. Another Bitter Murmur. I want his perks at tier 3 at least. Because I want to use, like, his perks to kind of get the feel for him. Ooh, there we go. There's Rampage. And honestly, Rampage was the only one I really cared about, because that's the only one that's, like, really good. No one escapes death. I could go for endgame build. There's Better Murmur tier 3. Get that out of my blood web. Thank you. I will get the horn. Party noisemaker. Oops. Fuck that up. Oh, and there we go. Scared to death tier 3. Nice. Oh, my blood voids. No. Ooh, Unrelenting's good. Although, you'd be doing base, your special attack with it, so not super good on him. Let's get those. Yes. I keep hoping I'll get like the tier 3 version of his last bird. But I'm not seeing it pop up. All right, let's just get into it. We got the ones we wanted to, at least. Rampage, Silent Shadow. I guess we'll go for an Adept here. Let's see, what add-ons is it defaulting to? Jump scare range and detection range. Sure, those seem pretty benign. Yeah, I'll go with that. Let's see if I can get an Adept. The fuck? What, does it think I'm cheating? Well, that was weird. Will you let me play the game now, Mr. DBD, sir? Easy eat. What am I doing wrong? It's because, like, I have Riot Vanguard going on. I'll exit out of that. Maybe that will change things. Might need to restart the game. So give me a second as I check this out. All right, Riot Vanguard's gone. Still don't know why I have that installed. Maybe some guy will ask me to play like a game of ARAM in like 5 years, and then I'll be happy I still have it in. But other than that, I don't know. Get me in. All right, I'm gonna try restarting the game. That's very weird. First, it's gonna force me to load back in. All right, gonna quit. I'm just gonna do a full restart real quick. Okay. Jason, let me play you. You bitch, I paid $5 for you. Maybe this is why I wasn't seeing much of a killer queue estimation. It's because there are no killers in the queue. Maybe Dead by Daylight's fully broken right now. Because fuck me. Anyway. This should hopefully work. Alright, good. It's coming through. Maybe it doesn't like me streaming. Who knows? Alright. Play. Hey, we got there. Yeah, I think it was Riot Vanguard actually stopping it. Weird. I should really uninstall that. I'm not playing any Riot games anytime soon. Shush. I could play a Survivor game. I'll think about playing a Survivor game for priority queues if we get up to an estimated queue time of like 5 minutes. Any less than that, it feels like a waste because those games go on way longer than that. This is a good guy to spin around. He's like one solid block and not much going on. So he's pretty fun to spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. You spin my head right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin my head right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin my head right round, like a record, baby, when you're going down now. Man. That's what I always do when I was a kid. Just fuck around, not play the actual game, hang around and just vibe to the music. Music is a important part of my ability to enjoy media. I can enjoy stuff without it, but man, music adds a lot to me. Anyway, while I'm still here, what's this in the Shrine of Secrets? No, that's quests. Calm Spirit. That's a funny one. Wait, don't you get that? Isn't he a free character? The fuck? Call a bride. Ooh. Wow, they really nerfed that. It only forces it to regress faster for a little over a minute. Huh. And remember me. Ew, okay, these are bad perks. Although Built to Last seems pretty fucking good. Alright, let's keep going through the blood web. Let's see what I can get. Bloodhound. Cool the week. My perks. No. Entity, why? Ooh, play with your food is, or see how they run. I'm sorry. Seems pretty in theme. There are a lot more free perks nowadays. I have a lot more blood points than I was expecting. Oh. Shit, fuck, I need to get that. Oh. Alright, that's another perk taken off the table. Hooray! Deerstalker. Deerstalker's a funny one. I like it. And against some builds, I'm assuming it'd be pretty good. Being able to see them whenever they see you. Thrill the hunt. Oh shit, I should have gotten that belt. And I'll get the shoes. And I'll get the toxic waste. Yeah. Oh, right, this. Now I'll get the shoes to feel pretty. Ooh, Predator. Eye Goop. I love Eye Goop. Oh, shit, right, the Q. Probably should have played a bot game to get into this. Also, play other killers, especially Huntress, to see how the two killers feel. Yeah, I probably should have started with Huntress to do a little bit of comparison and get into this, but oh well. So much for that. First game of the night on the new boy. Surely this will go well. First things first, figure out the buttons. I wonder if they'll DC because they're sick of this guy already. Although if they're playing this game as survivors, they're probably fine with facing off endless Jasons. That's kind of what they're signing up for when they play within a week of a new character's release. Ooh, that spike looks a lot more like an umbrella than I was expecting. Huh. Okay. Hello. All right. Nice, good swing to start. Nice little hit. I'm not sure why they're giving it to that to me. All right, let's try aiming this now. Hello. Hey, that's fucking fun. Like how they tried to dodge under it. That's funny. All right, in the party basement you go. Funny basement. Bye bye. Meowdy partner. Also, The mist is pretty red looking, I see. Hi. Okay, bit of a delay on that. Good to know. Ooh, okay. Good dodge there. Alright, let's try and go with this into immediately. Take spike. Ah, it was close though. Alright, I'll just get you the normal way. My spike. These guys aren't so good. I'm not being really forced to throw my spike as much, so I still don't have a good feel for how it actually throws. Also, I think you passively, like... Oh, I was hoping to get her. Alright, there's the other one. Hello. Meowdy partner. Yeah, crouch down. That's silly. It comes out pretty fucking quick, it seems like. This guy has good mobility and a range attack that you can refill really quickly. I don't know. This guy seems pretty fucking good, if I'm being honest. Which, of course, I am. Why would I be? Not be. No. Just gonna do a normal hit, and then I'll try and spike you. Let's see about getting a wall spike. Aw, she jumped through first. Grab the ass. You guys gotta stop giving me these. Up you go. Uppies. Oh my god, that beak kick. Hi. Yeah, I see where you are. This kill looks kind of crazy. Okay. Not that forgiving in terms of like the side to side, I see. Not sure what you were expecting there, man. I am a range killer. Hey, my first token. Amazing. You guys really should have tried to block that. Yeah, knew it. Ugh. Well, I could have done that better, though. If I was a better Jason. The fuck? Alright. I could have easily killed that. Anyway, die. Mini Mori! Because of course he gets one. There's your guts. Wow, that's quick. That reload is so fucking quick, by the way. That's insane. Bye-bye. Wait, I no mini more way for her? Aw, that's bullshit. Now where I can come in for this is kind of limited, but it's still good enough, so fine. That is some speed he's got. No. Hitting with the long range attack is... There we go. Oh, that was nice. I've only gotten 2 gens. This guy just downs survivors so quickly. You can get next to him with the teleport for the first hit, and the second hit is a range hit. And then you... The fact that you auto-reload when you put a character on a spike is genuinely insanity. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? There they are. Hello. I could have thrown my thing in him. All right, well, you're in my range now, buddy. All right, where'd your buddy go? Hello. Going for the flashlight save, huh? I respect the chutzpah. Oh, okay, there's a bit of delay. I should have been able to throw it immediately, but no. Okay, so there is a delay, kind of like Huntress. Bye-bye. All right, and that's everybody. That's all she wrote. He feels strong, I will say, but maybe they just don't know how to play against him. I think the core to play against this killer is you gotta fucking run. Yeah, sorry, man, you're dead. You gotta run as soon as you see the mist, because that means you're gonna teleport next to you. Yeah, all the guts out. Thank you, mysterious floating gas can. The charred remains. Fucking brutal and quick, damn. Hey, again, I got the adept. I wasn't even paying attention to my perks, really. That was just pure, I don't know, mechanics there. I mean, I had undetectable, but that didn't matter because I would always go into a state that just, you know, makes the miss. Rampage, I never broke anything. Work your pallets then. And scared to death. I mean, that did happen. But, I mean, I didn't break a pallet, so yeah, I benefited not at all from any of my perks. Huh. Huh, what did they have, even? I mean, they had the 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's the performance one. That's the bard one, right. That's a fun one. Boon Circle of Healing, never had the time. Yeah, this killer seems pretty good, especially on smaller maps. Seems good on any map, really. Alright, I'm gonna continue with this. Also, that was really fun. Boat motor. Well, passing through windows while in on-press mode marks them for 13 seconds. When you perform a jump scare, all marked windows become blocked for 13 seconds. But they're only marked for 13 seconds, so you have to do... Huh? Huh. Oh, I see. I get it. You pass through it while you're in floaty ghost mode, and then you jump scare through it to block it. I get it. A little bit gimmicky. Especially because the survivors would see your floaty mist aura and know to get the fuck out of there anyway. Well, there's Insidious. Now, what type of perks would this guy like? Well, you don't down people with basic attacks. So... probably a hook-related perk build, I think, would be fine. I think that'd be okay. Maybe the hook build where, you know, the weeping one, where when you put them on the Scourge hook and they fully heal, then their repair speed is decreased until they're damaged again. That one seems like it'd be pretty good for him. Because if they stay injured, then that makes it very easy to down and potentially get the mini Morty. I'm not sure if I have that perk, though, so we're going to continue going through this for a little bit. Let's get Cold a week, I guess. Filler perk. Now, where's... No Holds Barred is really good. But I want to get all the basic stuff. I'll get another Iridescent. What is this thing attached? On Omnipresent Evil, pass within 4 meters of a generator caused to explode. Oh, that's the add-on! So you can auto-cause generators to regress just by walking past them when you're in your stealth mode. That's insanity. If any survivors are repairing the generator, it doesn't explode, but they get a special skill check. Oh. but there's no fucking cooldown on it. That's still insane. Just the last 4 minutes. Just missed the last 4 minutes. Yeah, I won that game real fucking quick. But yeah, I talked about like the perks I think would go well on him. I think the perks that make it so that when the survivors heal after being hooked, they, you know, regress slower until they're damaged again. I think that'd be pretty good on him. Because if there are, you know, that sets you up for like the mini mores if they decide to stay injured. Regression perks also don't seem as necessary on him because his ability to traverse the map is just insanity. GG's, Will. Go fuck you. And he's got basically a regression perk on his add-ons, which is the most ridiculous part about him, I think. The fact that he's got a regression perk on his add-on. What the fuck? Anyway, now it's probably time to get my ass kicked by people that know what they're doing. Oh, wait, finally. Alright, who am I facing against? Pickle, Labius Ghost, Kunar, and 71087. Who's got their tits out? Three toolboxes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have equipped proper perks. All these gens are gonna go super fast. I think the most important part about him is as soon as you're in your ghostly stealth form and you see where a survivor is, you gotta immediately get out of that stealth form and jump scare someone as soon as possible to try and get the drop on them. Don't allow them to start running away as you're coming out of it. No wasting time. All the gens are over in that direction. This is a big fucking map, so let's see how much his ability helps us here. There we are. Hey, hello. Yeah, I know, I'm very scary and all that. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Got him. Ooh, messed it up. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. That was bad. That was a waste. Ooh. Who am I chasing at this point? All of them, okay. I don't know why I did that one, but anyway. Anyway, that's a token for me. Haha, you lose. Hello, I'm here again. He has a big body, so it's easy to accidentally run into stuff, I noticed. Like that. I can hear you. Hello. Oh, that should have. Gotcha. All right. Most of them are injured at this point. Holy shit. He's really taking me away from everything. I probably should have just gone ghost form again. Just try and find someone easier. Oh, that was close. Alright. I'm gonna go back over here. Not here. Wow. Crazy. Fuck. I mean, I should have known. I have, like, the markers to let me know where exactly they are. Hi. And the wall, huh? Get off of there, silly. I like how direct the projectile comes out. That's pretty nice. Anyway, that's pretty bad. They got most, like, one gen and most of it, 2 gens by the time I got, like, 1 hook. I see you. I thought I did. There you are. Hey man, friend's in trouble. No one nearby. What the fuck? I mean, I should have known that, but damn. Downtown? Oh, come on. What? Wow, they really didn't drop that? That's crazy. The fuck? Where'd they go? Where's my piles of, like, stash? Huh? Alright, so this is what it's like to lose. Good learning experience. No one there either. They're fucking hanging around healing, little bastards. These are untouched over here, so they're all on this side. There you are. He's got like sprint burst or something. She had dramaturgy. Yep. Exposed. Ooh, unfortunate. But I need all the help I can get at this point, so I'll take it. Fuck. Fuck. Hello. Yeah. Damn, they rescue quick. She's just sprinting around in a circle, man. And it's working. Oh, that delay is painful. Got her anyway. Alright, this is bad. My hooks are separated on like 3 different people. Boop. And they've got 1 gen left. Yeah, not looking great. Just gonna... Ha! Wow, that is a long teleport. Wow, that is the longest. Oh, that's the delay for teleporting near a hook, I guess. Damn. Oh, the dead hard. Oh, fuck you. All right, dead hard that, bitch. Give me my spike. This one's almost completed too. Fun. I heard some bullshit. The footsteps on the ground are actually harder to find. Than the mist. They're not caring about any of that. They're in a corner healing, I think. Shit. Please. End it. Are you kidding me? That was the very end of it. Oh, almost. Worth it. Downtown. The fact that you could just reload so easily, man. Hello. Alright. Wanna come here, man? Be the savior? Fuck off. Why can't I anymore? Is it not impaled in her enough? Maybe. Screw you, bot. Alright, we got 2 boys hanging around. Do I pick up, I wonder? These guys have had all the classics. There's a good chance that this guy has Unbreakable, too, actually. Alright, pick him up. We'll throw him as far as we can. Which means basement time. Hooray. Up you go. Uppies. I don't think I can do Omnipresent Evil. It'd be great for info, but that fucking delay, man. I think they're leaving without him. Oh, no, or not. Let me throw. Hey, gotcha, bitch! Pinned to the exit gate wall. Okay, this guy's great. This guy's base as fuck. I don't think I can make it anywhere. Ah, fuck. I was hoping I could just make it as far as I could and then just toss him off. Scrap pile. I got. Hey. I'll take that, Spike. Alright, there's probably the person. Yeah, there you are. Okay. I think you screwed yourself off on that one. Leave. Oh, hi. Alright, where's your friend? Leave! Alright. I'll take it. It's pretty good. Just to make sure they don't get hatched. Fucking bastards. Where did I send this guy, by the way? Like, I know she went over here. Oh, fuck. They're really gonna crawl out from this. This is not gonna help me find people on the ground, is it? Fuck. No, they're gonna crawl away. How far did they crawl? I'm gonna go to the door to make sure they're not like crawling out. Because this is the only open door. As long as I prevent that, they ain't going nowhere. Hey, no, 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 no. What you doing, you silly Billy? What a silly guy he was. Alright, the other one could be genuinely anywhere. Fuck! She found the hedge! No! Or, no, this door was open too. Fuck, they went for this one. Oh, they probably escaped through this door. Damn, they crawled fast. Still, I'd say that's pretty good. How's your stream going so far? It's been fun time. Jason's a good time. Wow, what a game. I actually made a huge comeback there. All right, who was the other person that escaped Saranar? Dramaturgy. Fuck. Bro, is Jay seeing it? So good. Yeah, I am. That's good. How you doing, Alvarira, Fairy, and Star Savior? Hope you're having a good day. I need to ban a bot real quick. Boop. There we go. How's this game, in your opinion? For me, I enjoy it. It's a fun, relaxing time. For a lot of other people, it is an exercise in frustration. So your mileage may vary. I tend to be a very low cortisol person. A lot of other people are not, and they tend to find this game very, very frustrating, let's say. But I enjoy it. I like playing killer, not worrying about like having to work with teammates and just killing people. Yeah, all good. Thanks for asking. Nice. These guys had standard perks. He did have Unbreakable! I fucking knew it! He probably already used it. If he did not use that Unbreakable at the end, then that means he used it earlier. I mean, that's gotta be it, right? Wonder when that happened. Ah, okay, yeah. But I totally called it when he was down earlier. Ooh, got some good stuff. All right. I think we've got enough of the Bloodwed unlocked. I can start thinking about a proper build. Hang on, let me just see what I got real quick. Yeah, nothing's new is coming up. Don't care about my terror radius. Don't care about the crows. What type of games do you like to play? I play very much a mix. I play a large variety. I really enjoy turn-based games. I like my FPSs. I like my strategy games. I like the flight games with Ace Combat. That's been fun. I don't know, man. It's hard to nail down like anything for me. It needs keynote. I don't know. It just needs to be fun, dude. It needs to be fun. All right. Old Bard is a fantastic regression perk. Nice choice, man. Well, thank you. But yeah, turn-based games are a genre I've loved for a long time. They're great. Let's see. Which is why I don't mind that Lobotomy Corporation is turning into a turn-based game, basically. Let's go with Max Deer Soccer. I like horror and story games to play. Yeah, I especially like it when the games have a story to it. Not where the story it comes at the sacrifice of gameplay, but I do like a good story. So I don't tend to play much single-player games. This game is kind of the exception in terms of, I like to play primarily single player. I don't like to play much multiplayer. This is the game is kind of the exception. Whew, there we go. Anyway, this is the perk I wanted to upgrade fully. Weeping Wounds. That's why. All right, found it. Oh, burnt fuse. That would have been fiery funny. Oh. Man, I can't believe I pinned that survivor to the exit gate. That was pretty funny. So do you do any work or study besides stream? Oh yeah, I got a job that's essentially full-time. And that puts a bummer on things and a little bit of a dampener, but hey. Even though I'm tired, I make it work, mostly. That spear is hilarious. It is. It comes out so quickly, too. It's hard to get the long-range snipe sound, but I'll get there eventually. And we're finally finishing off all these perks. Thank God it's giving me like 2 choices at once. I appreciate that, game. Thank you. I'm grabbing every single 2 nails. And I guess Ebony-Mori. There we go. Weeping Wounds, tier 3, nice. Oh, and that also gives me No Holds Barred, tier 3. Hell yeah, that's some good shit. Nice talking to you, man, and I subscribe to your channel. Hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Okay, so it takes my full first prestige to get nearly every perk. That's good to know. By the way, I'm from US. What about you? Yeah, same. United States. Woohoo! Patriotism. Fuck yeah! America. Fuck yeah! Let's get this. I think that's... Oh, Fortune's Fool. This is the perk I love to run on Hag, and it's great there. Oblivious is... Can I hear the killer's terror radius? I don't think that's very important for Mr. Jason, so we're going to ignore that one for him. Ooh, Cold of the Week, though. Tier 3. Anyway, that's nearly all of the perks nearly. Tier 3, so that's good enough. All right. Let's start building a build for him. I don't think we need Sex Scared to Death. I don't think that's really good. So we're going to take that off for... I mean, we can do a Scourge Hook build. I made some ground beef with peas, corn, and carrots. Ooh. We can change out Rampage. You can go for a Scourge Hook build. Until they take damage. That way it punishes them for healing. And that way we get the pain resonance. And then we get No Holds Barred. Alright. Alright, now we got that set up. What do we want for a final one? Alright, the farther away from a hook, the more they're faster to sacrifice. Pretty funny. I don't really know what his weaknesses is so far. He seems pretty good, if I'm being honest. Whenever you attack, lose 1 token. But that doesn't include special attacks. I think that's only basics. Tempting. Gaining undetectable is not that crazy. Strider might be good. Because if I can hear them when I'm like going ghostly form from farther away, I can like pin them down faster. That might be okay. Slappy Butcher. Now there is something I could pick Iron Grasp. And that would be pretty strong, I think, with the Scourge Hook build. Let's try out Strider. I made some ground beef with peas, corn, carrots, nice, with some eggs on toast on the side. I'm not a big fan of peas, but corn and carrots, hell yeah. Well, dude, I'm an artist. Oh, yeah. I don't care about buying anything. I don't need your services. Thank you. I'm not interested at all. All right, let's do another game. Please, no shilling your services. I get enough of that. You know, I think my current rules would already include that. Obviously, it's exactly on topic with anything. And it's very clearly people promoting themselves. Should I just make a dedicated rule for no shilling, self-shilling? I see a lot of other streamers do it. But the thing is, I'd have to actually enforce that rule, and I'm very bad at that. I'd rather just tell people off and tell them to stop, but man, maybe. Maybe it's time. I thought of lemon milkshake. Ooh, lemon milkshakes. 'Tis the season for it, man. We're getting into the hot summer weather. I could use it most days. It's broken anyway. Prevents them from being healed. Ah. I realized lemon will make the milk curl. Yeah, lemon milkshakes are a thing. I don't think you have to worry about that. I bought lemon milkshakes. They're great. You have to use lemon juice, though. And you mix it all together, like, right at the time of you eating. You can't just... I'm not sure how much you can prepare it ahead of time. Anyway. I need to look at what type of add-ons do I want to run, because I got a little bit of everything right now. I mean, these ones are good. The enhanced detection range is really nice. But what else do I got going? Okay, increase distance. They're pushed by spikes and gain haste after hitting them with the spike. If I break a pallet or a wall with jump scare, reveal the aura of survivors, but I don't often do that, so After grabbing the hook spike while in evil, see the location of survivors within 8 meters of hooks. That one might be okay. Let's grab sleeping bag. 2 nails requires me to miss and spin my nail spike missing. No thank you. Unless it counts the one embedded in a survivor. That'd be pretty silly. Exhausted. Ugh. Near shards. But they're never going to unimpale themselves. So that's not that useful. Without me downing them immediately. Mangled and hemorrhaged. Ayub and detectable. Impale survivors emit 32-meter tear radius until the spike is extracted. Deputy badge. I think deputy badge is so fucking strong, but I've only gotten 2 of them so far. Hook spike misses. All survivors within 8 meters impact scream and reveal their auras. The window blockage and... I think his best add-on by far is Deputy Badge. I think Bloody Smile is pretty good. Sleeping Bag is pretty decent. Let's see. Oblivious. That's not that useful. They're probably going to know where you are. Yeah, no, I think those 3 are just the best. Doesn't matter how long it takes them to extract. Yeah, those 3 are definitely by far his best add-ons. They're so far and away just better. Alright, who we guess? We're up against 2 flashlights, 2 toolboxes, Jabro Beast Mode, Colossal Pro, Dragon Dig, Wizard Adventure. I like that name. All right, Wizard Adventure, take me on a journey. On a magic carpet ride. Let the sound take you away. Boom. Man, Magic Carpet Ride has such a good beat. Honestly, there's a remix of Magic Carpet Ride called the Fat Man Remix, and it's not just an objectively better version of the song, but it's a version of the song that's just as good as the original, but in different ways. So man, it's really good. I really like it. It's called like Fat Boy or Fat Man Remix. It's so good. Of Magic Carpet Ride. There we go. Take me a second. All right. I did not pay attention to those offerings at all. But anyway, I'm coming into this one full power with my perks this time. No more playing around with perks that don't do anything, all right? Get ready to feel the thunder. But in order for this build to work, I do have to put them on skirt hooks. So I have to be careful not to take spikes from my skirt hooks. That's going to be the bigger deal. I can't. Accidentally taking the spike from my skirt hook and disabling it would be pretty bad. Ooh, Trickster map. This one I think will be good for him. Okay, they're gonna be probably over there. Oh, those are the ones that didn't spawn. Okay. All right, I won't go after. Oh wait, you're here now. I wasn't going after you originally. Hi. Hi. I don't have to throw my spike. Got you. You know, interesting idea. Oh, that was beautiful. Already off the hook, huh? Damn. Well, hey. They fucked around and they got punished for it. I'll take it. What the fuck you think you're doing? You can't use your protection to unhook someone, you fucking dumbass. Hey. No. These people are being silly. Okay. All right. Let's go. I assume he probably has Unbreakable. I mean, it's Bill. Why wouldn't he? If he doesn't, that'd be pretty bad. All right, Bill. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was sad. They really did not want to play that game, it feels like. But I got some good throws, so you know what? All's well that ends well. Hey, can you guys like die a little faster here? Kinda, you know? There's not a nearby hook, so I can't really pick her up either. You guys are kind of making this a little awkward for me. I gotta wait for like Laurie Strode to hit tier 2. There we go. There we are. I can't kill? The fuck? Can't I like kill? Ah, whatever. If she starts a chain reaction where she gets everybody up, you know what? Fine, fuck it, whatever. I do have Iron Grasp though, so I might make it a bit easier. Maybe can I make this with Iron Grasp? Nope. You little bitch. Well, this is why I didn't pick up. bots. There we go. That was satisfying at least. All right, now we go. Oh, shit. Right. Head in the ground. Guts. Got it. All right, that game was shorter than the actual queue. Damn. I'm still not sure if it's a killer that's strong or if people just really don't know or don't want to play against them. And they came in with boons. Unbreakable. It's not that they came in with mean build. Why did they give up? Is it because that one person was AFK at the start and I hit them? But I let them run away first. I wasn't like going after them. Weird. Maybe they're just like drunk or something, you know? They're on all types and queues. Or maybe I'm just that good. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna play Huntress for a bit so I can compare and contrast. Because I've used his like throws a couple times now. I kind of know what I'm getting into. I keep forgetting that the Weeping Wounds is actually a Scourge Hook perk, you know? That's, ugh. What I probably should do is, well, Pain Resonant. Fine, let's just keep it like this. Deerstalker's nice so I can find people, because unlike Mr. Slasher, Huntress doesn't have just a way to find people immediately, so... I think that is the part that feels the most power creepy of all. If he was just the Spike, he'd feel like a pretty basic killer, and then they just added on that whole separate power onto him. Poor Huntress. The only thing Huntress has over him is she can carry multiple projectiles at once. That's literally it. And it takes longer for her to charge hers up, too. And she has to reload slower, although she doesn't have to reload as often. The most she has over him is that she can hit 1 and hit 2 hatchets in a row to down real fucking quick. Which he can't. He can hit with the spike and then basic hit, but they're like knocked farther away. He's got to go for a basic attack. Her slam. The actual knockback of the spike is pretty interesting, because it's kind of behavior's way of ensuring you can't go for like the range hit into immediate basic attack. Hey, Wilt, stop playing basketball and fix your eye. The fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? My eye's never been fucked up. Oh, right. There is that basketball player that's named like Wilt Chamberlain or some shit. I didn't realize that until I started like ego searching my own name and like seeing my algorithm, I guess, for it. Oh, Wilt from a foster home for imaginary friends. Oh, right. There is that guy too. Huh. I wonder if he was based off the actual basketball player. But no, there's a surprising amount of characters named Wilt, I guess. I kind of forgot about that. But I fucking hate him. I hate that guy. Not the Foster Home for Imaginary Friends. That was a fun fucking show. But yeah, how are you, teenagers? Foster Home for Imaginary Friends was a fun little kid show. Not amazing, but not terrible. How have you been? I'm doing all right. I had a lot of games with Jason, like 4 or so. 4? And I've won nearly all of them. And only one game was near a loss, and it turned out to be a tie, and it was basically a win. They got pretty lucky crawling away and hiding from me. So, he seems pretty strong. A little bit power creepy, but he is hard to deny that he's satisfying, you know? And he's not like the strongest killer ever, so I don't think they'll nerf him that badly, even if they do. It just feels sad being someone who really likes Huntress, feeling like, yeah, she got power creeped hard. But man, he is fun. That fast reload, the impalement, the mini moris, the ability to traverse the map so quickly and find survivors so easily. It's just like... It's such a lower skill floor, man. It's such a lower skill floor compared to Huntress. Doing pretty all right. I just finished driving for Lyft. Ah, ow. Ugh. I'm not sure I could really do that. Doing Uber, Lyft, or the Uber Eats stuff, it's just... Hang on, gotta sneeze. It's just... One, that puts a lot of miles on your car, which means a lot of expense of maintenance down the road I'd have to worry about. And then there's the fact that by the sheer fact that you are driving more, that puts you way more at risk of getting into accidents, which I don't appreciate. Even just for how annoying it is to deal with. But then you have to deal with the fact that the job itself requires you to like coordinate with like random strangers and talk with them one-on-one constantly. Like I did Uber Eats once, and I do literally mean once. I did one order during my neat years before I decided, oh, fuck that. Because it was just too chaotic, too tough to find the guy. Like I was sent like I signed up for Uber Eats. I thought I would get like, I don't know, a little introduction type stuff, but they immediately sent me on my first order. And that was so busy. It was like the night of a football game, so there was like a ton of crowds. The guy who ordered was calling me, trying to figure out where I was, and that was really annoying to deal with. And then where I got to the apartment complex he wanted it delivered, there was literally no parking anywhere. There was zero parking at all completely. And so that was really annoying and frustrating. I have to worry about the timer, his food going cold, him constantly waiting for delivery before he finally came down and picked it up just out in the parking lot. Ugh. Never want to do that again. I think driving for Lyft or regular Uber pickup is way better than like Uber Eat type stuff, man. Uber Eat was awful. At least with like the pickup stuff, you just drive to a location to pick someone up on the ground. You don't have to handle food or anything like that. Fair enough. However, I enjoy driving. Oh, okay, that's fair. Let's see how she fares with Jason. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think well. Cars are just so annoying. Another thing to deal with. Oh, so you did DoorDash? No, it was Uber Eats. It was Uber Eats, yeah. Not DoorDash. Same thing, though, basically. And I literally did one order before I decided, fuck that. Also, most people don't talk much. True, but I just don't like being in these one-on-one scenarios with these strangers where I have to, like, coordinate with them to, like, pick them up or drop off their food or stuff like that. There's been so many horror stories with Uber and Uber Eats. I mean, that's also a part of it. That is. Anyway, we're up against Toolbox, Flashlight, Medkit, Kami of the Gods, and Ojito Verdes. Neat. Wanted to get takeout delivered with Uber Eats, but man, it's expensive. Oh yeah, it's crazy how many people, like, order from Uber Eats constantly, because that shit is expensive as fuck. That's like going out to eat at like a nice restaurant, ordering basic shit from Uber Eats. And people do that like every night or like a couple times a week. And then they complain about their finances. It's insanity. People are crazy these days with their money. I've never actually ordered an Uber Eats or DoorDash order. There was a woman who was shot by a person she picked up. That was sad. It's like, there have been a ton of those, yeah. It's expensive. However, people do that often because they'd rather not drive themselves. People should just buy groceries ahead of time and be financially responsible. Or if they're not going to be financially responsible, oh, that guy left, then they should at least not fucking complain about the finances being shit. Hey. Oh, great. Midwich, yeah. This is where I live. The convenience store is literally like a minute walk where I live. Yeah, and plus you can get like groceries for like a whole month at a time, you know? You only have to make one trip, really, if you're responsible. That bitch got my ruin already. Fuck you. Well, speaking of buying one's own groceries, I made Sikini yesterday. I don't know what that is. Sounds good, though. Bye-bye. All right, up you go. So I'm kind of lucky there. Yeah, fair enough. This is going pretty well. I think Huntress's hatchets are, in fact, a little bit easier to hit. You can quickly pull it up and throw it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Her problem is actually finding fucking people. Anyway, I need to knock this down. First, fishing tips, Chinese Indian pickup place nearby. Ooh, nice. Yeah, fucking stop. Can't believe that was still active on him. Oh, that was very helpful. Don't know what I was going for there, actually. Fuck. Alright, I'll go through too. I'm not sure how much distance I actually gain from doing that. Not much if I just commit. Huh. Oh, fuck. Why did he come back down briefly? What do you think's gonna happen? Give it to me. Give me the bloodlust. Oh my god, that was a flick and a half. Alright, we'll have to go over here and put him on this one in the hallway. Fortunately, no scourge hook. Alright. There you are, you bitch. Alright, she's staying over there. Two of them are over here. I'm chasing the bot. They went around the long way for this, huh? I see you. Wow, they pulled them off quick. That means... Yep. That allowed me to... Oh my god, that was a hell of a hit. Alright, well... Yeah, I'll go for that. I can't believe I hit that. There's no scourge hooks nearby. Fuck you. Still have 4 hatchets. I'm fine walking around trying to find the one who escaped. Well, there's the bot. Bot was probably trying to heal him. There you go. Got that to drop. They know I'm chasing the bot, or at least they should. Oh, that flick. The flicks with the Huntress are so good, man. It's so satisfying. Best part about her. No one's coming to save you. Crazy. Can't stay too close. There you are. Oh, shit. I thought I was going to convince him I didn't know. Alright, the only one who can save is Ace now. And Ace does it. Hey. Are you kidding me? Fuck. There we go. Yeah, you got it. Fuck. I need to reload. Nice flick. The earlier one was, that dude wrecked me. Alright. Let's go out there and have a good time. They're surely all probably itching to heal out here. Scratching their butts together. Okay. Good talk, guys. You seem more scary. You first. 1 kill. 2 kills. You guys really gotta run quicker when you see me coming, man. You can't spend that long just healing each other. Final actual survivor is somewhere nearby, actually. Oh, man, Jeff gave up. Shame. I didn't see him. Fuck. Wonder if he just went into a locker and just clicked end. I wouldn't exactly blame him. Probably should have broken down that door. Well. Alright, if they're on the hook, that means I think I'll find the guy. Because it's a bot, it'll actually try to win with its little bot brain. No view. Fuck, there he is. Opposite end. Ha! Oh, thank God. Want to end this as soon as possible. Technically, I could abandon, but that's bitch made move. I don't know what was going on with that flick. My God, the haste from that add-on is so insane. Bye-bye. Yeah, Huntress, I don't think is as strong in finding people, but once she finds people, I think she's actually slightly stronger than Jason when it comes to actually speed downing people if you have good accuracy. Head on. Low state deja vu. When I win, that I do. On the Leo, shoulder the burden. Okay. I'm getting crazy amount of rewards. Let me do my glyph thing, the glyph seeker. Anyway, it's time I go back to Jason and I work on him some more. I wonder how much he costs. He's probably a guy they have to pay money for. Yeah. Buying DLC is better though. That way I can use it no matter what account. Alright. Hit it up. Yeah, I'm curious about how the unknown plays, but I'll wait until there's the big ass sale. Also, I'm very curious about the new killer after Jason, the Angel. GG's, well, yeah, nothing to it. Dude, Art the Clown is coming to the game soon? What? I don't think so. No, they showed like a teaser for a killer way down the line. That's like an angel that creates like spouts of fire in a line. I'd rather let the entity kill me. Who is Art the Clown? I mean, like he traps survivors in purgatory. Then whatever the Art the Clown will do to me. Who's Art the Clown? From Terrifier. I don't know that movie. You really like your horror stuff, don't you? Anyway, all right, that's all the perks with Jason. Hooray! He's perked the fuck out. Do I be a dick and use a cut coin just to deny the survivors 2 chests? I mean, that only helps me. I mean, it helps them. Prevents them from getting distracted. Hold on to my blood points for now. Jason's, or the Slasher's perks are pretty bad. I don't feel any need at all to get him to, like, Prestige 3. It's just like, ugh, well, why? Ray's perks of, like, Predator and Bloodhound, I think they're all right. And then the Trappers are, oh, I mean, they're okay. Agitation, Brutal Strength are all right, I think. What was Agitation again? Yeah, Agitation's alright for doing like a carry build. I think it's probably better to save up blood points for whatever killer I buy next, though. Just so I can prestige them as fast as possible, like that first prestige, and get most of the stuff I want. Only a peasly million blood points. You know, I'm kind of poor. I can't go spending as much as I could in the past. I should add a bag mechanic in DBD. I remember back in the World of Warcraft days, the amount of people that would, like, just straight up beg people for money. Go up to random stores and be like, can I has money? Can I has gold? And then you had the people slightly above that would play, like, female tunes, and they would strip down to the underwear, and they would just dance on top of mailboxes in front of, like, the big banks or whatever, in order to try and, like, get money from people that way. Or the people that would, like, try and not beg or dance, but they would try and, like, do a little scam for people. But it was always a very obvious scam of just, like, hey, you know, I will give you a hint about something if you give me some gold type of stuff. Because, man, people were fucking desperate for gold back in the days. 1 gold for, like, a level 17 tune was the most amazing thing to get as a gift. I remember when I first played my Hunter all those years ago, when a random 60 came up to me and gave me like a full gold very early on in levels and said, don't spend it all in one place. And that was fucking amazing. That was like on my first trip to Ogrimmar too, he gave it to me. And then I proceeded to spend it all over the course of my next like 20 levels on all of my class skills. But it was a very nice windfall, so I didn't have to worry about like grinding out money for a while. And then when WoW, not Classic, but the Vanilla came out, I made a lot of my gold by just selling a rare spring part that you can only get from, like, the trap test dummies. So I have an engineer make those, sell the springs for, and a lot of money at the auction house, and then buy other people's, like, lower springs, buy them and sell them for my price, and, like, buy them out, so I own the entire spring marketplace. And I made so much fucking gold that way. I made enough gold that I would never have to worry again, even including, like, the special mount training and the special mounts. That's how fucking rich I got. Anyway, we got Kurao Kamio with nothing. Dark with a cool fox mask and a toolbox. We got Ionin with a flashlight. And Dougie with nothing. But I really like Dougie's hat. It's like, what is their hat? It's like a big brimmed hat with like ears on it or something. The fuck is that hat? And they're wearing like a scarf of some variety? What fuck type of cosmetics do they have? It's a very nice one. At least it's not e-girl. Some nice cosmetics. Wow. We got 4 female characters in this one, and none of them's an e-girl skin. Crazy. Witch cat hat. I think so. It's a witch cat hat with a non-witch cat body, so it's very tasteful. And then we got the fox mask face on the other gal. Very nice all around. Too bad you're very limited in terms of your dresses, so you can't wear like the fox mask headpiece while also wearing the cat witch hat. You know, they both go on the head. Sad. They should allow more freedom in cosmetics. Just a tiny bit more freedom. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. But that would cause, with the amount of like cosmetics they've sold over the course of Dead by Daylight's lifetime, it would cause them so much effort to go back and relabel all the stuff they sold to be accurate, even if it's just limited to the headpieces, man. They would fucking never. Why put effort into the game to make the experience better for players on stuff that they've already bought when they could instead just sell more skins? Oh my god, it's brilliant. Every time I pick up my cup, now I look at my Hakushika Iori coaster. It's very nice. Ah, man. I really hope FaceCon isn't like once every 2 years. I hope it's like at least once every 1.5. 2 years is way too long of a time, I think. What the fuck? Where am I? What map is this? Hello? Oh, is this a new map? It seems like a new map. Hello. You have the cat ears hat. God, that delay on the hit though was so bad. No, this is the Walking Dead map. Right, okay. Aw. But I can go over that gap. Okay. Nice try. You got a bit too greedy for that. Do not save. Oh my fucking god, horsey perk, no. Alright. No skirt truck for you, bitch. I should see footsteps where. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll go for you. Gotcha. Hee Peril. I know how to play. Oh man, that is a very generous hitbox, actually. Alright. While the other person is dealing with that spike. I want your fourth over here. Alright, the fourth is over here. I did go for that save. Gotcha. Grab the ass. Alright, that was a lot of their time wasted. Hello. What are you doing, you silly Billy? Ooh, clever. I'm gonna run at you now. Got you. Okay. Pick you up. Put you on the hook immediately so I get my next spike. Right, you are dead. Probably should have gone after you faster. Why did I even bother? Okay, they were looking back too much. They were not looking ahead of them. Grab that. Grab the ass. I haven't actually, despite the fact that I've downed her like twice, I have not actually ever put her on a hook. That's crazy. Boop. Commune with. How dare you? How fast did they heal? Not that fast, actually. I can hear you. The fuck? Definitely heard her around here. Nah, she ran out that way. Strider's not that helpful. I heard her kind of. There you go. Up you go. Also, I made 2 circles of black yarn around the outside for the Zader Zin hat. Hell yeah. Yeah, you guys really should have been helping out more, by the way. All right. That was a lot of flashlight blinds. I am going to murder you so bad. Alright, life there. Into the rock. I don't see anyone else. And I'm right. I'm always right. You go on Scourge Hook. Boop. Really falling around like right behind though. This thing's still regressing. All right, that was just hit. Yeah, it's very hard to see the footsteps, actually. If they're basically... Oh, slow walking. Hard to find them. Okay, that was bad. I wanted to do the Mori. Wow. All right, I'll just kill you the old-fashioned way. This killer still kills survivors the old-fashioned way. Where do you think this survivor is? Waiting for the hatch, I guess. Damn. Brutal. Oh, here we go. Where is the nicest hatch place? There we go. Well then, you're gonna be a little bastard. Oh, I guess they could be hiding in lockers, and that would prevent me from finding them. The fact that this guy can move so quickly definitely makes this more of a pain for them. Oh, hello. Okay. Fine. Yeah, go. Give me the toolbox though. Give me the toolbox. It'd be too easy. And plus, this person has like the cool fox mask skin. You know, if there's one person I'm okay with leaving, it's the person that has like the cool hair with the cool fox mask. Like, yeah, like that hair is pretty sick. Like, look at that. It's got the cool fox. Oh, thank you. It's got the cool. Go. Go. Fucking go. Pinned it to a wall. GG's, Wilt. I wonder if you can spike her through the exit. You can't. If you try and spike them through the exit, they'll actually get pinned to the exit wall, and you can just pick them off there. It's pretty funny. GG. Thank you, Jason. Nice fox mask. That was fine. I have to let them know. I have to let them know. Good style is rewarded. Okay. That's weird. But it would have been a whole lot funnier for an assist exit. Nah, because then people would use it to teabag you at the gates while knowing you couldn't do anything. The fact that you can actually fuck them over for trying to teabag you at the exit gates makes it 10 times better. Will 80% stronger. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't have the iron will. And honestly, Strider doesn't seem like it's doing much for me either. So I think I'm gonna take off Strider and just go for Iron Will. I move around so fast, it's not difficult finding a survivor with this guy. So yeah, just put him on the hooks we want. Oop, queue is 5 minutes now. Oh boy. Starting to get to that point. I'm down for a little more killing though. Ooh. Someone liked my tweet? Oh my god. Oh. Japanese person? Probably a scammer. First time I've seen a Japanese scam bot though liking a tweet. In fact, that's the first time I've seen a scam bot liking a tweet. Usually they just like reply with some bullshit. Are they maybe not a scam? No, wait, hang on. There's another scam bot that liked it. Shit. Then again, that first All right, so the Japanese account that liked my tweet actually seems like they might be legit, crazily enough. Talking about badges. They're talking about... They're a big fan of Jason. Yeah, it seems like they're a very, very big fan of Jason, and they make merch, like, related to that. They're talking about drops and all that. Yeah, I think they're just a Jason otaku from Japan. That's crazy. I mean, Japan's got all types. There is, like, one Japanese YouTuber I'm aware of that's, like, the FNAF super fan. He's bought literally all of the merch. He goes to all the events. He dresses up in the security guard outfit for every FNAF stream he does. He talks about nothing but FNAF. He plays all the FNAF games. It's all FNAF, FNAF, FNAF. That dude is a certified FNAF otaku. And I kind of respect it. I've never been one to just go full-on autismo for a specific thing, so I can't help but respect it, you know? Challenge generates green glyphs. The fuck? Earn 2 light brown emblems of iridescent quality. Center blind? What? Oh, wait. No. This is a killer challenge? No, that's survivor. This one is anything. Okay. Weird. Well, I still don't know what this wants. Commune with 4 green glyphs. Oh, ew. It generates green glyphs where totems appear when survivors are hooked and generators are completed. But why? I guess this is a good way to, like, make blood points, but I'll just go for the end. Weird. So cool. I gotta be honest though, Sleeping Bag has not been nearly as good as I hoped it would be. I have not seen a single time the aura of, I mean, I haven't been looking, but I have not seen I guess it doesn't say aura, it says see the location of survivors. So it's not aura, then what is it trying to show me? Ooh. Within 8 meters of hooks. I haven't been grabbing many hook spikes while in Omnipresent Evil either, to be fair, I guess. I haven't been really needing to. I hook survivors so often, I just constantly have my spike. By the way, the fact that this guy just gets a free reload on his spike anytime he hooks a survivor, that's probably the most insane part about him. You just get rewarded for winning, so you just keep winning harder so the game keeps rewarding you. Like, the fuck? Huntress wishes she got free hatchets anytime she hooked a survivor, man. Poor fucking Huntress. The dude fucking nonchalantly just walks on the screen with that going on. I mean, you got all these other killers with these, like, crazy, like, idle animations that play occasionally that, like, tend to jump scare the player. But, man, he just walks on and chills. All right, we got Uptown Clown. That guy kind of scares me. We got Felix Noob and Chunky Roadkill. All of these guys scare me. I think this is a group of 3. And groups of 3 are way more coordinated and way more frightening than groups of 4, in my experience. They've got a medkit and 1 flashlight. Oh shit, Steve. I'm expecting the clown to do amazing, scary things, though. Alright, we're all ready. And that guy has a bunch of squares for his name. Oh boy. I hope his latency is okay. They changed to match. Oh my god, Uptown Clown. What a man. Does this mean, like, their connection's really bad? What is that, like? The globe means that they're playing on, like, a console or something. No glow means that they're PC. The fuck does that red mark mean? Huh. Weird. Hey, Quentin, wake up. Mr. Chunky Roadkill, get your head in the game. Ready up. Oh, that dude has all the Steve skins. I will say, the player base for this game is very fucking dedicated. Okay. Oh, that is... Was that their luck? Was that a luck increasing offering? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Probably. I wonder why I haven't... Oh, sometimes I don't see footprints or mist clouds. Oh, if they aren't crouching. So if they are crouching, I don't see them at all. Oh. Okay, that's why. That's why. Okay, now I get it. I assumed I would see them basically no matter what. I would explain why I would hear them, but I wouldn't see any sign to them. Alright. They're not going to be on my left, probably. Oh, Switch. There. Hi. Probably shouldn't have come out that. I keep forgetting that changing sides is right, not left. Interesting decision by him. Chunky roadkill. Oh my god, that could have hit. It very much could have hit. There we go. Puppies. Oh, hey, you're right next to a scourge hook. That's handy. The fuck? Hello. Yeah. I'm coming. No sound for drop down? Alright, that one I just did because I could. Alright. Uppy time. Don't do that in front of me, alright? Alright, I just had to get my memory shard. Fuck did they go? The fuck? There. No, that's my spikes. I know you're around here. Maybe I don't. Alright, maybe I fuck off then. Maybe I don't feel like I'm wanted. Shit. Hello. I could go harass them before I hook him. Ha! From down fucking town. Well, that was worth the shot. You guys gotta be more careful. Imagine though if that hit. Hey man, I'm happy. I already got one. Oh, is someone going upstairs? Yes, you are. Dude. Oh, I tried to like pull it off to the side. Well, I'm not gonna do that. All right. Imagine if I had hit him and knocked him away from getting that pickup, though. Imagine how amazing that would have been. I think there is a world where you could do it. You just have to like get pixel perfect. Oh, okay. Dude. Hi. I mean, I know where you actually want to go. Oh my fucking god. You fucking clown. You fucking fool. Hello. Ow, good try. The fuck? Where did Mr. Uptown Clown go? Excuse me. I see. Really in those ferns there, aren't you, buddy? Well, that could have gone bad. That was a good try. Oh, that was a fern. That was a very solid fern right there. Oh, you can't walk up that. Oh. Oops. Come here. Hi. I'm sorry, were you a guy that was like teabagging me? Good to see you, man. It's kind of a waste to do this, but fuck it. Oh. Hi. That was kind of lucky. Someone's behind me, or not. But they are getting that guy off the hook, I think. Yeah. Oh, right over the head. You gotta admit, that looked cool, though. Oh, okay, it's... The projectile's actually slower at range than you think. I remember hearing people talk about that, but that's my first time really experiencing it. Are you kidding me, man? Yep. Listen, but that's still easy. Alright, gotta give me some credit, guys. Alright. Hook him, and I'll throw this spear right up there and kick that guy's ass. Okay. Yo. All right. Yeah, let's go. Aw. Aw. All right. How far can you run? Gotcha. All right. Well, one thing they can't complain about, this not being a fair game. Up you go, puppies. Not over here, huh? Must have been crouching. Hiding in the corner. Fuckers. Where are you? Speed! Man, the amount of speed you get is genuinely insane. I love it. They're genuinely just crouch rocking this whole way, aren't they? Woo! Passing out now. Good night. Good night, teenies. That would definitely hit the wall. Yo, what up? Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Ooh. Gotta synchronize my memory shards. Thank you for waiting, though. What the? Oh, that was a good dodge, though. Holy shit. Arm it. I got it. I mean, he was in a bad spot, but that was a good crouch. You gotta admire a good crouch. The most fair game that Jason has ever played, one could say. Oh, shit. Oh, hey. Yeah, I went the wrong way, but so did you. Bye-bye. And pull. Not a Jason game without a nice kill. Oh, shit. God, it's so good at finding hatches, too. Is he gonna crouch walk the whole way? He could. He very well could. I don't see any marks. Speed. Hello. I might not see the actual lights turning on in this mode. I think that would be a fair balancing point, if anything. Hi, Twink. Bye, Twink. Not a Twink. Hi, Phoebe. Where the fuck is he going? I'm out here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Sorry, man. I want this one. You guys teabagged. You joined the wall now. Thank you, mystery gas can. He seems so strong. I mean, I'm not usually one to play like the top tier killers. None of my killers I normally play are anywhere close to the top tier. Crispy. This guy feels like, out of all the killers I have personally played, this guy definitely feels like the strongest. GG's, Will. GG's. 5 moves ahead. 5 moves ahead loses its value when you just knock them away from what they want to. Like that adept was not tough. This guy with the good build that I got is just tears apart survivors. So there we go. Challenges cleared. Those are the lore. All right, so this is the other challenges. 21 Dominus. How have I not completed this one? I'm not done with it yet. I guess I'm going to commune with some glyphs. Alright, so I have to do that. I have to close hatch twice. Hit the survivor 4 times with your weapon while the survivor is exposed. What the fuck is this tome, man? You know what? Actually, I'll go for a different one. I'm going to do Mythic now. Yes, hit a survivor with your weapon just 5 times. Yeah, I can do that. That's way easier. Yeah, Weeping Wounds means they either have to choose to stay injured and be just, like, 1 downable for me, which is super fucking scary, or if they heal, they just repair 16% slower. Like, there's not a good option there. Iron Grasp means I get the Scourge Hook, and the Scourge Hook also gives me the Pain Resistance for the instant regression, too. That's a very good combo. And then I have No Holds Barred to be extra mean, and I don't really need that. Like, I essentially have 3 different regression perks and 1 perk that just helps me get the other regression perks, you know? Because I don't need a chase perk. This killer is pretty fucking good without it. I never need the basic break pallets or breakable walls. Scared to Death requires so many hoops to jump through. You have to hook 3 different survivors. And then you have to be chasing the survivor. And then you have to basic break a pallet, which needs to be dropped by the survivor. And then the survivor has to be in 13 meters. And if all of that is achieved, all those different fucking loops, what happens to those survivors within the 13 meters? They scream, and they have 30% hindered for 3 seconds. Yeah, okay. And sure, some of those hoops you only have to go through once, but still, you have to basic break a pallet. I haven't run into, like, a super tough game with him, so I'm still not sure where his weaknesses actually lie. He just seems all around really fucking strong. He's a 4.4 killer as well, so he has, like... He's not even, like, a range killer speed, which is the craziest part. Oh, wait, no, he is. He is at range killer speed, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, non-range are 4.6. I mean, that makes sense. He does not feel like it, though. This boy feels fucking fast, even when not in, like, the speed mode. Ooh, he has a little bit of bio. The slasher looms at the edge of the tree line. On his face is an old, worn hockey mask, expressionless, a grave threat. Ahead is a tent, the silhouette of a camper within. If it were any other night, misty night tonight, the Greenville forest would be alive with the sounds of wildlife. Tonight, there is silence. He takes stock of anything useful scattered near the tent. Rope, 10 spikes, a hacksaw. Gripping his machete with a strength that could crush the handle, he steps from the shadows. A quick swipe opens the tent. It's not a camper that stares up at him. It is something else, almost human. Skin twisted and formed in a familiar way. Mouth fixed in a perpetual grin. It's the thing! That other thing! Covered in blood, holding an axe, there are signs of a struggle, yet no victim to be seen. The creature watches and waits, twitching with uncertainty. The slasher stares back, fixated on its misshapen face. "Can you help me find my cat?" asks the creature, voice shifting between pitches. Without warning, it plants its axe into the slasher's chest. The slasher doesn't hesitate. He reaches out and snaps the creature's neck, wrenching it backwards. It remains standing. He stabs his machete into its belly. Creature's head twists back into place. Moonlight reveals dark holes where its eyes should be. A fleshy proboscis stands from its neck and opens. A booming force strikes the slasher. He staggers, disoriented. The creature's axe cuts through muscle, hits bone. The slasher slams his head forward through the creature's chest. His fist tightens around what feels like a beating heart. He rips his hand out, holding not a heart, but a clump of entangled flesh. The spider thing crawls up his arm, stabbing with a hooked protrusion. He rips it off, chunks of skin coming with it. The creature seizes the advantage, knocking him down, tosses the axe aside, and wails on him with surprising force. Ribs snap like drywood. The slasher reaches for the hacksaw. He slashes it across the creature's throat. Pink ooze spills onto his mask. The creature continues its assault. The slasher scrapes the blade deeper, cutting through thick, sinewy flesh until the creature's head falls from its body. It writhes in the dirt, a desperate, violent, and ineffective moment. After a final thrash, it collapses, lying motionless. He killed the thing! Holy shit. I mean, the thing got some good hits on him, but damn. Slasher turns away, scores of wounds across his body, and strides into the darkness. A crimson trail follows his every step. Behind him, a warbling voice calls out, I could use a hand, you... Bro fought the enemy. No, he fought the guy. He fought the twisted guy that has like the axe that fires the range things that I thought about buying. The weird dude. That's what he fought. All right, 2 medkits, 2 toolboxes. General Donut, the Pedito, CL, and Slumscapes. Okay, I can handle that. Potentially. Oh, the Unknown. The Unknown! That's his name. Yeah, he fought the Unknown. The Unknown got some good fucking hits in. Honestly, I feel like the Unknown damaged him more than he damaged the Unknown. Because sure, he cut off the Unknown's head, but the Unknown is not a normal creature. Jason is a guy. A creature, a guy of evil and darkness and, you know, yada yada, and supernatural, but still. And he got his ribs cracked and, like, cut across, cut to the bone. Damn, Jason, I underestimated you. You got some... The Unknown got some good, solid hits in, but yeah, Jason cut off the fucking Unknown's head. Pretty brutal. It's crazy to have in-lore canonical fights between the killers. It is pretty sick. Although it raises some power scaling questions and debates, which is always a scary concept. But yeah, I've been enjoying Jason the Slasher more than I thought I would. Mainly because he's so fucking strong. He's not so insane, but man. The ability to easily find survivors, the fucking pinning, the constant reloading so you never have to worry. Yeah. They were here, and yet they're not. Hi. That's what I fucking thought. Move, lady. Alright, she has a sprint burst. This guy went over here. Stop. Yeah, that's what you get, you dumbass. Don't head on me. Please. Wow, there's like no scourge hooks nearby. Is this a scourge hook? Yes. Take it. And boop. Stop. Hello. Wow, these people abandoned this really fucking... There you are. I thought. No. I went crazy. I mean, if you're gonna stand right in front of me, dude, you had the chance to walk away. Seriously, man, why'd you walk in front of me? I'm gonna block you. Okay, Mr. Just Off the Hook. Guess what I'm gonna do? Something that's way better for me than you blocking me. I ran off this way. There you are. Okay, these guys do know the counter. Counter is crouching and sprint bursts, basically. Hey. It's not too terrible. Take another spike. Take a spike, leave a spike. Oh my god, she left already. And that person isn't even bothering. They're doing gens. What the? Why don't I see their scratch? Get the fuck out of there. Spear's a massive hitbox. It's a pretty decent one. Nothing crazy, I don't think, actually. Hey. But a pretty good one. Must have put down a boon over by the spaceship. Oh, dude. I feel like a great survivors and pierces through their clothes them out. Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, like, the clothes count as part of them. They really do. Shh, it's not that bad. Their legs grow back. I need to hit this. Also, the fact that you just block pallets or windows when you do your special move through them is also kind of crazy. Hey. Anyway, stick that in him. No, bot, you want to go for this one. I mean, it's a bot. I should really just eat this. There you are. Oh, that fucking guy had life. Damn it. Oh, bot made a mistake. Take it. That guy should be happy I went for him instead of the bot instead of him. Boop. All right, time to look. All right. Hey. I just wanted to warn you. Hey. That's one hit for me. Oh, my spike wasn't in you. Could have done the regular one, but it's funnier to get the spike in them. Where the fuck is... Well, that answers that question. Le peludito, come here. I said come here, you bitch. I can't outrun you, you know. Don't try to save the bot. All right. Don't give me your fucking toolbox as an offering to save the bot. What are you on? Get up there. Silly. Right, I forgot this is like a sci-fi world. But anyway. Very weird arc to it. I like the fact they don't have to charge it up at all. Not as much sniping range to it, but pretty good. GG's, Will. GG's. This killer is just very good. Survivors are starting to learn how to play around them. Basically, as soon as you see them miss, you crouch walk around. But that's not a good counterplay because it's, you know, I can crouch walk around a lot. I can crouch walk around infinitely until I find a survivor, you know? So it's, they can't crouch walk forever. But I can be in my mist pose forever. Not exactly great. Well, I don't feel too bad. They brought brand new parts. Fuck them. No wonder some of those like gens were auto done. There we go. Alright. I'm thinking one more game. I can't believe that one adept game I did. There's been some really good spear throws. Oh, thank you. I have the practice. But I mean, like, I haven't gone for anything too crazy in terms of spear throws. I haven't gone for some crazy snipes. And if I have, it's been more on the survivors for not dodging them. But my closest game so far was that second adept game, where the survivors almost all got out, and I nearly killed them all at the end, too, and then it ended up being 2 for 2. I saw one guy throw a spear, and it hit 2 survivors at the same time. That's a bug. That shouldn't happen, considering the fact that it embeds itself with the survivor, but that's pretty fucking funny, so, The survivors really have to fuck up to let that happen, so I think that's okay. I think his jump scare should not block the pallet or window you're hopping through. And if you go through like an upturned pallet with the jump scare, and a survivor should be able to pallet stun you as a punishment, you know? And to buy themselves more time. And you get like extra long stunned. I think that would be a nice little nerf that would feel that would give them a more counterplay to him that I feel like would be appropriate. You know, it's high risk in the fact that if they mistime their go for the pallet stun on you, then you get the free hit on them, you know? Where they could have just ran away. As for other stuff, I don't really think the mini Mori is necessary. It just feels kind of a random, hey, save like 20 seconds. And it's just like, awesome. But, it looks cool enough, so whatever. The free spear on Survivor Hook feels like a little bit much. I don't think this guy needs a free reload on his ranged weapon whenever he hooks a Survivor. That's way too insane. It means and most of these games so far, for the majority of them, I have not needed to really interact with the reload mechanic. I mean, like, there's been a couple games. That's because I was, like, throwing out the range attacks willy-nilly. Most of the times, you just go for the range attacks to the confirm. You put the survivor on the hook. You get another one. You threaten the other survivor. I mean, like, yeah, you just keep the ball rolling. So I don't think that free reload on hook is really necessary at all. That's just kind of like a random buff he gets for no real reason that no other killer gets. Part of me wonders if they added that as something to take away later because they wanted him to be strong on release. You know, that old theory of making characters stronger on release so that they sell better before they nerf them. I mean, it is pretty bad if a new killer releases underpowered, because then nope, like, who's gonna play it, and if nobody plays it, how are they know to properly balance it and all that jazz? So I mean, like, there is a point to be made to erring on the side of caution in terms of strength, and it's not like this guy is the craziest killer ever, but I would probably put him. He's definitely the strongest killer I regularly play, at least. He's definitely better than the artist. The artist requires, like, setup and knowledge and quick reflexes, and the survivors can just hold W to get the max amount of distance. You know? Artist is good. The artist is definitely the strongest of all the killers I play, but yeah. Slacker's not Slacker. Slasher is definitely a tier above. Hag can be good, but it really relies on the survivors to fuck up, to cause that cascade of fuck-ups. Then it gets funny. But Hag is a little bit stressful in the fact that you have to essentially give up your early game to set up all your traps, and you just gotta hope it pays off later. And you gotta hope that you're not screwed over like you're in the middle of like dragging someone over to a hook. You don't want your traps to like pop then because you won't be able to teleport and get the value out of them. So, yeah. So you can kind of screw yourself over with Hag. Yeah, he's pretty strong on release, no kidding. And he's, honestly, he's not only strong, as being strong is one thing, but he's also easy to play, you know? Maybe not as easy as Ghoul, to be fair, but definitely easier than, like, the Nurse or the First, you know? Anyway, back to his bio. I could use a hand here. In a flash, the headless creature charges on all fours. Tentacles bursting from a gaping maw on its back and it bursts from a gaping maw on its back and seizes the slasher. Snapping jaws emerge, burrowing into his body. He spasms. Blood seeps into the holes of his mask. Oh my god, the unknown is eating Jason. Excuse me, guys. I gotta, like, read my lore here. The moon's glow darkens. With one final push, the slasher thrusts his fist through the worming appendages and into the maw. He rises to his feet, lifting the creature and impaling it on his arms. With an overpowering heave, he slams it into the ground. Still it moves. The slasher grabs its legs and swings it into a tree, a sickening crunch. He swings again. He doesn't stop until he holds in his hands two legs, unconnected to the fleshy puddle of gore that lies beneath him. Oh my god, Jason fucking wrecked the unknown. Never mind. Oh my god. Yeah, the unknown did not stand a chance. The unknown turned to goop. In the gloom, he glimpses visions of skittish, fearful people roaming the forests. He storms through the dark cloud, wisps parting to reveal a young woman, olive skin, scarf around her neck. Her eyes widen in terror. He swings his machete. Her screams are cut short as she chokes. Oh, fuck. I was reading that, you assholes! Anyway, 2 flashlights, 2 toolboxes. How does the angel killer look? Is an angel with 6 wings and an eyeball? Damn, Jason fucked him up. Yeah, he did. The angel is kind of like one of those like half spider people, but with also wings. And they create spouts of flames in a line. And they send people to purgatory. So they're definitely getting creative with it. But if you look online on YouTube, you can find a teaser for it, I believe. And like the side of my jaw has been giving me issues lately. It's like sore, and I don't know why. I think DBD doesn't want to involve religion in their game. Well, they're involving an angel, so. But I get it. That's not like an explicit, like, this religion reference. But angels are kind of specific to a religion, I think. Hello. Head on, huh? Okay. And you kind of fucked up your other friend, man. Aw. Oh my god, these guys really love their lockers today, huh? Alright, got that. Need to get this eventually, so that's fine. These guys are very quick at running, which is going to be annoying. Hey. I mean, if you're gonna let me get free hits, I'm gonna take them. All right, see ya. Oh my god, they got that one. Fuck. Well, I mean, there's a scourge hook right over there, so we're going that way. All right, these guys are gonna be a challenge, actually. All right, we got ourselves a game. Carries a box cutter as his weapon. Skill is transformed from Benjamin to the blended with. Yeah, people like to play with that idea a lot. Then scream. All right, shorter range than I thought for that. Damn. Why did I do that? Wait, hang on. Let's go again. All right, look at that. I had a feeling he would go for the flashlight instead of running. Anyway. Oh, too delayed. Hello there. Gotcha. Hello there. There you are. Hey, I was gonna do that. You bitch. That was unbreakable. Fuck. My god, they were fast. Alright. Shit. Okay. Not where I meant to go. Fucking hell. Fuck you. Got you. Come here, you bitch. Get that out of the way. Perfect. Damn it. Fell for that one, honestly. Might be. Why is this guy so fast? Oh, I almost had them all down. That would have been good. I needed that. I fucked it up. I just killed a mannequin with flesh inside and face that doesn't move and stays wide-eyed. I mean, yeah. Sounds neat. Also, this map sucks because it means that my iron grass doesn't matter as much, but I still get the value. Yup. Okay. Where the fuck? They're dead then. Crouch. Gotcha. Hello. No reloads. Now let's pick him up right now. Alright, grab this. Free reload. That one's the next most done. Good. Again, all the gens that are very far away. Hello there. I crouch walked over there. Smart. Alright. I think I spent enough time walking away. I think they've gotten brave enough at this point. Hey. Hey. I know you have limited spaces to run, bitch. Ooh, that was good. Alright, you stay right there, man. Oh, he actually did. It's crazy. Okay. Alright, he's dead. He's got friends here too, that's great. Makes it easier to get him. They're right there. Hi. But that didn't cause them to scream, huh? Why are you faster than me? The fuck? Ah, alright, well. Let's see if we can spot it out. The fuck are they hiding? Alright, this is our 3-gen. It's not a bad 3-gen. Regressing. No work on it. No, that was bullshit. Alright, get out of here. Hook you. I'll get the pain resonance. That's fine. One of them is injured. Fortunately, it takes me further away. They're not expecting to save. There we go. Get me out of here. Oh, then they're going to that upstairs one. Oh, shit. Yeah, that teleport's so handy. The teleport plus that quick go. That quick walk means I can check all the generators super quickly. Yeah. And I can teleport between levels. Gotcha. I'll take that. I have Iron Grasp. Free hit. Teleport is nice. It's super fucking nice. There you are. Sometimes even if I don't see them, I just want to teleport because I know they're in the area, you know? Or imagine. It's not that generous of a hitbox. Nope. Door there. So many winding hallways. Sorry, but this is pallet's already been used. Hello. Boop. Away from the pallet. Fuck you. Alright, with that settled. Probably could take him to the basement if I knew how to. Fuck. Gotta check on that gen. Hey. Why don't you scream? Oh, it's because you're crouching. If they crouch while I'm doing that, it doesn't get them. I get it. Or they have like calm spirit or some shit. I don't think it's worth it to use the evil to like catch up and chase. Oop. Get away from that pallet. Oh, perfect. Puppies. Alright, that one I think they're going to ignore. Oh, perfect. Hey. Oh, damn it. Okay. That was a good try. Ha! Gotcha. Oh, you should have gone faster. Yeah, that free reload right there was really unfortunate for you, baby. Whew. Alright. Puppies. Where are you guys gonna go now? Oh, hi. The answer is right there. You know what? Fair enough. I've never killed this one. Hey. Oh, you're both over there. Ooh. This match is intense. Ah, I got him where I want him now. There's no winning for them anymore. Thought they were gonna drop that on me for sure. Huh. Alright, this one went over here. This little piggy went this way. Oh, damn. Well, I'll get a refill somewhere over in this direction. Boop. The survivors are swaying bricks. No, the survivors know at this point there is no winning for them. The gens aren't close enough to being done. They know. Right now, it's all about just having fun in chases. Eh. Imagine if that hit though. Hi. The hatch is over here. I need to, like, hold this edge, I believe. Ah! Gotcha. Don't you get the hatch, you silly goose. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, perfect. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah. Let's go see it together. And crowbar! Shoulder! Way to end the stream, yeah. And dig out those funny little guts. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sensor Thing. Thank you, Mr. Magical Gas Can. And look at that. Magic! I made a corpse, a charred corpse. GG's, well, GG's. Yeah, it was a little bit closer for a bit, but once I killed the first person, it was a lot easier from there, even if they were only at 1 gen left. Ooh, iridescent flashlight. I ain't seen built, was it for a while? They had a toolbox with built to last. And hyper focus. Ooh, I see. They had a gen rush build, delicious spaghetti. Yes, cooked spaghetti. A lot of urban evasions. Well, crouch. Oh, this is why. So, the counter to Jason is to crouch walk, obviously, because if you crouch walk, you can't be sensed by him when he's in his, like, super stealth mode. So they take the perk that makes it so they are twice as fast while crouched. Now, the problem is, if I know where they're going to be, like, I can make a guess that they're probably near the 1 gen they want done. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna teleport out of gen anyway. Yeah, since the spaghetti being pulled out. Yeah. And then I'll find them. Quick and quiet. We're gonna live forever. Head on. Fucking head on, man. 2 head-ons. Yeah, I'm glad I killed Steve first. He had to go, man. I could not keep him around. My verdict on Jason. Fucking strong-ass killer, man. Strongest one I've personally played. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they take away some of his quality of life to introduce a little bit more counterplay to the survivors. He's not like crazy strong, but he just low barrier entry, very powerful. GG's, well, good streams. Yeah, good stream. Happy to have you in here, guys. I kind of needed it after today and the worms, the brain worms. Strong as that can sense a nerf coming. I'm not sure I can. I could see them doing like maybe a tiny nerf in some ways. Maybe all these survivors just sucked. Maybe the game thinks these are all, my skill level is such I should go against baby survivors. You know, maybe there's that. Maybe these guys just weren't coordinated at all. But he definitely feels like he's too easy to play. Sure, there are stronger killers, like the nurse, the ghoul, Mr. Blight. They're all probably stronger at just punishing survivors. This guy is just, he has everything you want in a killer. He has a quick way to get around the map extremely quickly. He has a way to sense survivors' positions while doing so. He has a ranged attack that reloads automatically when you hook a survivor, and you can just get like free near instant reloads at hooks or reload spots. Like, and he's got a mini Mori, and he's also got the ability to just keep pinning survivors to walls as well. It's a lot. Oh, and the fact that when he pops out of his like stealth mode, he can also make survivors scream, so you know exactly their position and all that. That's also pretty good. Yeah, that's a good time. I had some fun. A little bit strong for my taste, but oh well. All right. I also kicked ass with Huntress, so maybe I'm just too good tonight. But anyway, let's get to the correct page to say our goodbyes. A little bit early, but hey, I've been exhausted today. I kind of need to sleep, if I'm being honest. All right, Quill, take it away. And bring it in. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good one. I hope you had fun watching me play the new killer Jason. I didn't exactly plan on it. Normally, I'm not the type of guy that's just like, oh my god, new content, I gotta check it out. I made a special exception, especially if it costs like actual cash and microtransactions. I made a special exception tonight. I was thought, you know what? You know who I think would be really happy if I did this? You. That's right, you, Foxy. I knew you were happy if I were gonna play Jason. I knew I'd have a good time too. So I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, it's like $5. It's not that much. And I know I'll enjoy the killer because he has a range attack and a way to quickly zoom around. I mean, I knew I'd enjoy him, so it's not like it was a waste of money. I still enjoyed it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, man. Squawk moves, miss so hard and I was very happy. I'm happy to hear it, man. I'm glad you're doing well. I'll need to go through the chats and thank whoever showed up tonight. That will be a shorter list. And on the Twitch end of things, thank you, Teenage Sen, for showing up. I appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a good sleep. On the YouTube end of things, thank you goes out to the Pixel Foxy. I hope tonight's Jason stream was all you could have dreamed of. Thank you, Phoebe Talks. Thank you, Elvira de Ferry Ferry, even if you were here to just shill your services. Thank you, Star Savior. Thank you, Taco Link. And I think that's it for tonight. But if I missed your name, maybe you just peeked in for a minute or two. Maybe you were looking around. Perhaps you were watching on the VOD. Or maybe you liked, you commented, subscribed, or followed, or any and all bits of support. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. I wish I had more free time, man. I wish I had more free time and more energy. Not only so I could do like clips and think of more high effort ideas for streams, but also so I could write and do the story. I don't know, man. I want to put in more effort. And unfortunately, all these upcoming weeks, this is kind of why I'm tired. All the upcoming weeks are going to be like super packed at my job. I'm like max booked out 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day. I'm even losing like a weekend day as well. So that's going to be fun. So, yeah, it's because of, like, 4th of July and the start of summer. So, yeah, we're, like, packed out at work. So it's going to be very fucking tiring these next couple weeks. And these streams might be later. Although they had me coming in earlier, so maybe they won't be. But I'll probably be very tired for these streams coming up. So I hope that don't mind. I just enjoy hanging out with you guys more than anything. I forgot to feed the dog, guys. Ooh, yeah, go feed them, man. Go feed them. I gotta go. See you, Wiltimilis. Bye. Yeah, see you guys. Thank you all once again. This has been Will Took Your Storybook Traveler and my lovely assistant, Quill. I know what time it is. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more Lobotomy Core. All right. Have a good night, my Willings, and goodbye. Bye.